What's going on, Nesty Besties? Happy Saturday night on the East Coast. Hey, hey, hey. How's everybody doing? It's great to see everybody in the nest. I've missed you guys. I do have some slightly inappropriate owls on the screen. It is Saturday night after all, and we are going to be discussing Scatman and his lovely wife, apparently. So I figure, why not bring them out, right? There's no better time, really. And these owls are from Poison Pettifor. Poison Pettifor made these and sent these to me a long time ago. And they come out every once in a while. Yes, they do. And this is a good occasion. Yeah. So, first up, we have Just Jamie already right out of the gate gifting 5 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you so much, Just Jamie. Yeah. Thank you so much. And Bougie received 1, Cat Shark, Pink Stars, Wrong Tab, and Kelly Cunningham. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to membership. If you are a brand new member, please be sure to check out your welcome video. And there is a playlist for members only videos. I'll be adding to that very soon as well. So thank you so much, Just Jamie. Everyone, please give her a shout out for helping the nest to grow. As always, she's definitely a regular contributor to the nest, and I really do appreciate it. We have Anna Gagson here. We've got Bougie, Pink Stars. Dirt Merchant is here for the weekly air fryer giveaway. Well, joke's on you. We already had it. You weren't here for it. Yeah, I had it earlier today. The weekly Saturday air fryer giveaway. So sorry. But, you can put in your name for next week.
At least we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always.
I mean, at least you can still enter for next week. At least you can. Yes. You need a good distraction, Cat Shark? Awesome. Okay, I'm glad to provide one. I get that. You don't understand why Chantal doesn't understand why we don't accept Salah anymore? Because he's a disgusting human being? Yeah. I mean, so is she, So she doesn't understand that either, She has a problem recognizing serious character flaws in people. It's like a blind spot for her, including for herself. So, of course, she's confused about that. Juror number 6 is so ready for this. She has really hit a new low that is beyond vile. I might be missing something. I haven't been watching everything from her in the past few days. Hey, Rosebud. John Galt. All right. Hopefully you'll be back a little bit later. I saw the McDonald's. I guess she's no longer boycotting McDonald's. That's not... You gotta stick to your ideals if you do have any. I would think. That's how I was raised, but whatever. Okay. All right. Oh, we're Sniffer. Where? Well, you don't have to say, but I know you're traveling. I hope you are safely inside your hotel room all cuddled up and everything. And we've got Hammond Beans in the nest tonight. Love it. Pigeon the Fox feeling dangerously depressed today. You really need some laughs bad? Okay, Pigeon the Fox, I hope to be able to give you plenty of laughs. My goodness. If you do need any help, be sure to get that for yourself. It is absolutely an emergency if things start to get bad, okay? For sure. Fatty the Fed is in the nest. Pony up-a-fi. Oh, Pigeon the Fox. Disgusting. You're repulsed by yourself? For what reason? I hope it's not like your, appearance or weight or anything like that. I hope. If it is, I got a funny story to tell you. She has no ideals. You're right, Darkest Coven. What was I thinking? Sir Circus Cattle is in the nest. You got otters and elephants. Desperate to know. Okay. All right. Hey, Jennifer Levine, thank you for reminding everyone to please like the stream. Appreciate that. Over Fear, Fallen Angel, MYOB. Yikes, it's MYOB. Hey, 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 Cypher. We're actually giving away legit air fryers? No. Sorry. Leona Lynn. Hi, hi, hi. Tater Tot. Hot dish is in the nest. Yeah, yeah. All right. I know I'm missing some people here and there. Hey, Trauma Queen. Nice to see you. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I like seeing you in the chat just so I can say that. Oh, hell no. Hey, Eileen. We got Alexis. Lynn. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, Lori Compton. Hello. How are you? Nice to see you. Nobody has any convictions, John Galt? Are we talking about criminal convictions or like convictions as in something people stand for? Could be one or the other, I guess. Hey, Cougar Knife. All right, shall we then? Yeah, we got yikes. You're quiet eating? Okay, no mouth sounds. Hey, Little Seven. Hey, Harley Quinn. Nice to see you. Okay, Saturday night in the nest. Both true. So this is, hey, Cousin It. This is on the screen right now, a screenshot that I took on June 6th. It wasn't that long ago. Today is the 22nd right now, so that's 16 days, just over 2 weeks. And look how much we've already shifted in our thoughts. She did a lot of thinking on June 6th. Decided she's going to keep any personal content offline for good. And let me just tell you, I breathed a sigh of relief. Like, thank God. We don't, really, it's boring. It's tedious. She does nothing. She doesn't have any thoughts that are like worth exploring. We just hear stories about sitting at the lunch table in grammar school. And I don't know. I can't relate. I cannot relate. Thank you, Leona Lynn. I appreciate that. So, I was relieved. I said, okay, good. So she doesn't feel comfortable 16 days ago sharing anything related to her health, her weight, her marriage, her plans, or family. Basically anything personal. I will only do food-related content. So mukbangs, either takeout or what I cook. Gotta move some lady owls around. Sorry, ladies. You're gonna have to duck down a little bit. Don't take it personally. We all think you're beautiful. Okay, going and trying food places around here. Yep, she did that. Okay, if that's not your cup of tea, feel free to watch a channel that has content you enjoy. Indeed. I agree, Chantal. I do agree with you. I do. When we travel in cooler months, maybe November, we will see. What's in November? Gone till November. We will do travel content, but until then, I'm staying in Kuwait and will only do food videos. I no longer feel like sharing a single personal thing about my life online. I do this to protect my peace. She's protecting her peace and privacy. Thanks. See you soon. And that had 10 likes. Okay, ladies, come back up. Come back up and show your beautiful owl selves. So that was just 16. I love that song. So it's just, yeah. So she is a clown. Everyday Miriam says Chantal never sticks to what she says. She is incapable of restraining her mouth in so many ways. True. Not just speaking, right? Yeah, Target Scanner. That was 16 days ago. Hey, Sachi Val. Not your average old lady. How's it going? Wonder how long it will be before she has another health issue that will keep her bedbound again. Who knows? Really, who knows? It's probably right around the corner, I'm sure. All right then, shall we? She's protecting her piece of pie or cake. I like that. Protecting her piece. Yes. Okay, we are keeping our tits calm this evening because if Salah isn't going anywhere and he's going to tell us to calm our tits, then the sports bras are coming back out. And if you are a member, we do have sports bra emojis for your purpose. One has a pink background. Thank you, Little Seven, for displaying those. It's just like the one that the owl is wearing tonight. And thank you, Bougie. We also have the pink ones that say calm. That's right. That's right. So we're going to try to keep everything calm tonight while we listen to Chantal, my response to some hate comments. She doesn't get any hate, does she? Does she really, though? I don't know. I think they all get deleted before she even has a chance to see them. I love all the sports bras in the chat. I love it. And hey, I get it. You know, if yours can't be calmed, if they're just like crazy wild, you know, be wild. Be wild. It's not hate. It's just intense dislike. Yeah, it does take a lot of emotion to hate, you know. It does. And I save my emotion for people that matter, you know. Rude and hate are the same to her. True. True. Good point. She deserves everything she gets during number 6. Yep. Agree. Okay, let's hear what Ms. Chantal has to say. Her response to the hate comments. And do you like where I paused her? Perfect, right? Let me know about the audio tonight. I am trying a few different things. If she's too low, if I'm too high, or vice versa. Feel free to mention in the chat so I can make adjustments, okay? Here we go.
This is a video I want to make once and once only. I feel like I've already explained this at the time that this incident happened, but I want to talk now about kind of...
What was the edit for? We already have an edit. She's not even 40, it's not even a full minute in, and she already edits. And that's 30 seconds of cameo.
This is a video I want to make once and once only. I feel like I've already explained this at the time that this incident happened.
Cut.
But I want to talk now about kind of the fallout effects of what happened between my husband and I. I don't really want to talk about what happened, but I want to talk about the reactions to what happened.
No, let's talk about what happened. That would be so much more interesting, Chantal. I want to hear the story. You were sitting in your car. I remember it so... Do you guys remember it so vividly? I do. Like, her chat told her, right? It was her chat that told her. It was the best. It was the best. What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was the best.
The cat's away for you.
Oh, poor Chantal. Poor Chantal. Yeah. She was very upset that day.
It was only this once. Yeah, sure. Fuck you. Fuck you. See this finger? Shove it up your fucking hairy ass.
Oh, Chantal. Okay. I mean, that was at least something authentic coming from you for once in the last 2 years or so. Like some authentic emotion and reaction. We really haven't seen any of that in a long time. So that was at least, it felt real. You know, it felt like it was really happening. And I think it really was, you know. But this type of thing, like we're going to do a sit down in front of the camera with the camera zoomed all the way in on your face. And you're going to, my response to some hate comments, why don't you read some of the hate comments and reply to them individually? That might be interesting, you know. So I really wanted to hear, beginning to end, how you found out, like who texted you or who told you. Like, okay, Salah, there's a rumor that there's messages going around with your husband wanting to... he wants to play with, how should we say it? Because I don't want to gross anybody out. We do have a golden poop emoji also available for members, so feel free to bust that out anytime. If you're not a member, it's no problem. There's a brown one and a pink one in the chat also. Feel free to use those. But, you know, he's really interested in that. Chocolate bars. Thank you, John. Thank you. That's perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Yes, we can use that. So Chantal, we found out that your husband was really into chocolate bars. Not only just chocolate bars, right? But he wanted to have chocolate melted and poured on him while he was laying down. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, Chantal? Do you know? Yikes, it's a dirt merchant. Chantal's marriage is la creme de la creme. Creme everywhere. Woof, woof. I love it. Thank you so much. Love it. Yeah, her marriage is la creme de la creme. And, yeah. Oh, I love the chocolate bars in the chat as well. You guys come prepared. I love it. Yeah.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Actually, I think yes. If you're talking about Dirt Merchant, Chantal, yes, I do think he is. I know you probably don't. And your husband probably didn't appreciate that comment, but I do. I do. Thank you, yikes. Dirt Merchant, yeah. All right, then. I mean, I did want to hear the story from beginning to end. What did you think at first? Did you think someone was trolling you? Were you like, no, not my Salah? Or were you like, damn it? He's doing it, but you just don't want to be embarrassed in public by it, that kind of thing. Oh, that's a good one, Target Scanner. The chocolate bars in the shower? Yes. Perfect. It's nice that Salah has the same fantasy of a 50-year-old woman who reads romance novels. I don't know if it's quite like that, Gonzo. I don't think it's quite that romantic or fantasy-like. Yeah. Chantal's jealous that I have a quadruple black medal in Kung Fu, one more than Salah. That's true. But I think he's getting another one in Jiu-Jitsu. So, I don't know, watch out. He's dangerous.
I know the internet is forever, and these kind of reactions will probably never totally go away. These reactions will never totally go away. And I don't expect that. But I'm here to say that I don't care. I've deleted a lot of...
It's obvious that she doesn't care. It's obvious. We have a 14-minute video telling us how much she doesn't care about what we think. Let me give you a little heads up, Chantal. Okay, just in general, dealing with your emotions in an adult way. If you truly don't care, you wouldn't even address it. You wouldn't even talk about it. It wouldn't even come up to you. It wouldn't even be in your mind to talk about. But here we have a 14-minute video telling how much you don't care. I don't know about that.
Comments and blocked a lot of people, which I will continue to do, who just continue to visit my page. And if I have content with my husband, which of course I'm going to do, he's a big part of my life.
Is he?
These comments will say things like, stop forcing your husband on us. We don't want to see.
Listen, I don't think you chose your words very carefully right there, Chantal, okay? Your husbands, the men in your life, have forced themselves on women before. So, one in real life, one in fantasy on Home Alone Legend, Instagram, okay? You gotta choose your words a little more carefully, for God's sake. Oh, hey, Jason X, how's it going? She never thinks before she speaks. True. And this is a pre-recorded video. She could have even written herself a little script to sit down and talk, but no.
See him. Okay, number one, I don't care if you don't want to see him. And who's we? I want to see him.
I'm we. Right here. I'm raising my hand. I'm we. Right here. Right over here. That's me. I am we. I don't want to see a guy that talks about someone that used to support you, that used to chat with you, wearing a cross pendant, a symbol of Christianity, talking about sliding his eggplant between her sports bra encased or not encased goodies to blaspheme Christianity. I don't want to see him. You shouldn't want to either. This isn't a matter of cheating or talking dirty to somebody or just flirting or whatever. Your so-called husband gets off on blaspheming a religious symbol of Christianity. That doesn't bother you? That doesn't bother you a little bit? A little bit? What does eggplant mean? Oh, pfft. You don't have to ask twice. Yeah, if it is confusing at all, because I do have to use a lot of euphemisms because we are on YouTube, but just in case you're a little confused. By eggplant, I mean dick. That is what I mean by eggplant. Thank you for asking me to clarify. It is important for the new people in the chat. Yes. So that should concern you, Chantal, because you are a religious woman now. Ça? Right? You are you not? Look at you. Look at you. You're wearing an undercap. You're wearing a very, very old and frayed and worn out Amina over that for some reason. You're wearing this black like you're wearing 3 different shades of black. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? But you are coming on screen as a Muslim woman. No one would switch to this and not see a Muslim woman sitting here just by the way that she's dressed, right? How does a believer, a woman who believes in God, how does she excuse her contracted husband from getting off sexually on blaspheming God? How? How do you reconcile that in your mind? What kind of mental gymnastics do you have to put yourself through to accept that from anybody? Or is it really not that hard for you because you're more alike than maybe you would even like to think, right?
And there's still a lot of people who want to see him. And I'm not here.
Name two besides the 16-year-old minor who is in your chat talking to you and your contracted husband, knowing fully well what he's all about and what you're all about, and you're entertaining a 16-year-old in your chat. He wants to see Salah. Okay. I'm sure Tracy TX wants to see Salah. I'm sure effing Teardrop. I'm sure Teardrop wants to see Salah. I'm sure she does. And whatever other degenerates you have hanging out in your chat, I'm sure that they do want to see Salah. However, the 99,992 other people do not, I assure you.
To excuse what happened. A lot of people seem to think just because I didn't put on camera our discussion about everything and our makeup that I just totally just accepted everything with ease. And
you did accept it with ease. Yes, you were a little upset. I think not even because Salah betrayed you or because he acted like a complete and total scumbag, but because you were embarrassed. You were embarrassed by his behavior. He made you look bad. I think that's really what upset her.
I gave my cats away for you.
And I mean, you really look bad actually giving up your pets for this man who, the moment you leave the country, he's trolling online looking for people to talk to.
It was only this once. Yeah, sure. Fuck you. Fuck you. See this finger? Shove it up your fucking hairy ass.
So maybe you had like 10 minutes of being angry. Maybe a little bit. Maybe you had 10 minutes or so because you were embarrassed. But then you booked a flight to go directly back to Kuwait into the arms of your loving husband who really wants a holy Christian white American ass, and I am quoting, by the way, that is a direct quote, a holy white American Christian ass twerking quickly on his face. You're not able to provide that to him. You're not American, you're not holy, you're not Christian, and you can't twerk. You don't even fulfill his fantasy. Really, not even the minimum. He wants someone he can carry. Exactly, Cougar Knife. I mean, that has to be... Chantal, you want to try to make it look like Salah is really into your body and is like, thinks that you're sexy, when you really look like his great-grandmother at this point. Whenever you go out together, it's really... How embarrassing for both of you, really. He's not welcome to the barbecue? Well, dang. So you want us to think, okay, you want us to think that he's, I don't even know what got in me tonight, whatever, right? So you want us to think that he's really into you. Like, he likes it. He's all about it, right? Like, you even said that you threw out your back changing positions. Gross. First of all, gross. No one wants to think about that. And I mean, really, is there even more than one position that you could do things in? I don't think so. I mean, maybe Salah's more creative than we give him credit for. But if you think about it, the text that he sent to your former supporter, said he would kiss her for it was exact times, 8 minutes or 10 minutes or something. This is a man who really doesn't have a lot of sexual experience, yet he is agile and creative enough to shift your 450-pound body all over the bed to the point where you throw your back out. I don't think so. She stooped over to pick up chocolate. That's the position. I mean, did she drop the chocolate, though? You know what I'm saying? Did she drop the chocolate? Because that drug she's taking upsets her stomach. Ugh. You want to think about her throwing it in a circle, John? She can't move her hips. That's hilarious if you think about it. I mean, she can barely walk. 8 hours. Yeah, target scanner. That's right. 8 hours. That's right. Yeah. Jane Fonda helped her become more flexible. She did. She did that workout, the warm-up, twice. So, I mean, no one's buying it, Chantal. Nobody.
That's totally not what happened at all. Okay? So, yeah. I totally blamed him more because the other person involved is just a fake two-faced clout chaser.
Listen, okay, you totally blamed him more, but we haven't heard you call him any names like that. Why even attack the woman? If it wasn't her, it was gonna be someone else. And don't you find it especially insulting that he went after a person that you know from your channel? It's like he walked into your workplace and found a girl to start talking to. I mean, it wasn't even a stranger. Chantal. That's like extra betrayal. He doesn't give an F about you, your channel, your image. I mean, come on. Please. You're new to sexy talk? Is it extra sexy time? Is it extra sexy to time your fantasy? Of course. Of course. And then I will do to you the love making for 6.5 minutes, and then we will collapse for 2 minutes, and then I will shower for 5 minutes, and then I will be back. Okay. Yeah, that's totally normal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And irrelevant to my life. But yes, I totally blamed him more. And the thing is, though, is, like I said many times, I evaluated our relationship. You even seen in those text messages between them that he's never done this before.
Oh, I kind of lost track of what I was saying before about not being able to pick up Chantal, right? That's where I was going with her size and how much he's into it, right? She wants us to think that he likes larger women when in fact there was a Facebook post that your husband wrote a couple years ago saying that a woman who was 200 pounds was, what was it? Said she was like a monster or something. Something really like degrading, something you would expect from a teenage boy, essentially, right? So, but you are more than twice that size, but he's into it. He's into it. If he was so into it, Chantal, to the point where you threw your back out changing positions, why would he mention to Kybella that at least he could pick her up? Why would he even mention that if he's so into your size? Maybe he does want to pick you up. I don't know. But I mean, he can't. He physically can't. And we've seen the noodle arms, I mean, he says he's going to the gym and he may be going to the gym, but maybe he's just hanging out in the locker room doing things that you don't know about. That could be too. Have you noticed? He's not really putting on any muscle, but he's spending lots of time in the gym.
I don't really want to talk about what happened.
I do. I want to talk about it. And I'm sure every other reactor will want to talk about it too. Because you're bringing it up, Chantal. It's like what you did with BBJ. Anytime you didn't have content, anytime it's getting towards the end of the month and you need to stir up some drama and some more views, you would bring up BBJ. For some reason, you have stopped that. And now we're going to talk about your husband and what a scumbag he is at the end of every month. Is that the new thing? Because I'm down. I'm absolutely down for that. I am. And you have no idea how much of a fool you look like to everyone. You think he embarrassed you by talking like that to Kybella? You're embarrassing yourself by coming on here and defending that bullshit. I would have had a slight, minuscule amount of respect for you if you just dumped his ass right then and there and said, I'm better than this. But no, you booked a flight. You booked a flight to go running back to him. Gross. Yikes, it's a dirt merchant. Just gifted 5. Are you serious? Memberships. Thank you so much, dirt merchant. Woohoo! Otters and elephants received a free membership, as did Saint is all. Human jerky. That's kind of gross. Human jerky? Ugh. Lynn and Yikes, it's MYOB. Yeah, everyone give Yikes, it's a dirt merchant a shout out for helping the nest to grow. Love it, love it. And I'll put in a double entry for you to win an air fryer next week. If you are interested, I might have an extra.
At least we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always.
At least. Hey, Delulu, Chantal is desperate for male attention, as insincere as it may be, hence why she'll always be an easy mark. True. Even if she has to pay, she doesn't even mind paying. You know what's really weird? It's like, wow, what woman has to pay for sex, eh? That right there should stop. Like, okay, wait a minute. What woman has to pay for sex? How repulsive do you have to be and so lax on your hygiene that you have to pay for it? But we know that she has in the past. I've watched her eat with a guy in the corner. She got him, I think it was shawarma. The memories. This was in the villa. She sat down and he was like, the guy, I think he was from Morocco. He was like this little skinny guy was in the corner saying like, oh no, I don't want to eat right now or something. Like the food wasn't hot. He tried to make like an excuse. And she's live streaming, talking to the chat, and her entertainment for the night is sitting in the corner watching her chat and slurp the food all over herself. And then she says, do you want to go upstairs? Oh, so you bought him dinner and paid for it. You're not above paying for it. That's really interesting. That really is. That is. But it's not just the paying for it. You actually tell us that you pay for sex. You tell us that. You have no shame whatsoever. Don't you at least... Actually, you're right. Yikes, it's MYOB. This is a pretty good shot right here. We could put like the heavens above her. Like, oh, yeah. Looking up to the sky. And she has the filter on filter. So she's very smoothed out at the moment. But you actually tell us, like, you're almost kind of proud of having to pay for sex and having to give your laptop computer to a hotel staff person in Cuba so that he would have sex with you. That's kind of a lot of money. It's kind of a lot. I mean, most women have a choice, and most women, I don't know any woman that has to pay for sex. I'm sorry. I don't. But you do, Chantal, and you like telling us about it. But not only do you pay for sex, now you're paying for a husband, like a whole husband, a guy to come onto your channel to act as if he's married to you. But for some reason, you're not telling us about the payment plan. I want to know about the payment plan. Every Moroccan man you've ever known has been skinny? Same. Oh, hell no. Same. Patty says, my favorite filter is the one that made her phone 9 feet long on the table. Oh, yeah.
But I want to talk about the reactions to what happened.
Oh, let's do that.
I know the internet is forever, and these kind of reactions will probably never totally go away. Will never totally go away. These reactions will never.
Oh my God. Why do I do that? I went back.
In those text messages between them.
Okay.
That he's never done this before.
Here we go.
And I want to give him another chance because marriage takes a lot of work. And I'm kind of understanding of the situation.
Oh, you are? Wow.
Because I physically cheated, not just text messages. There was physical affairs. Several on.
She's such a vixen. What a vixen. She's always wanted us to think that she's having like all kinds of crazy sex with all kinds of men. But then at the same time will tell us how she's paying a man to have sex with her. Like the time she threw all those condoms all over the room. They were the Magnum condoms, like the gold wrapper. Throwing those all around, like, oh yeah, we had such wild sex that we have condom wrappers all over the room. It's something like a teenage boy would do. It's just bizarre, Chantal. I've never been with a man who threw condom wrappers all over the room. Sorry, I haven't. Okay? It's so ridiculous. Oh my God. But now she's going to tell us that now she's going to tell Now she's going to tell us that she has had several affairs. She is such a vixen that she has had so many affairs. So many men have wanted her and have lured her away from the man that she loved. Wow, Chantal, tell us more about that.
Somebody I was deeply in love with and somebody I loved a lot. And
Clearly not. If you're deeply in love with someone, you don't cheat on them. It's really that simple. Unless you're a total, complete effing scumbag, which we know that you are. So maybe you did love them and you're that much of a scumbag. That's possible, I guess. I mean, do you even know how to love somebody? Do you have any idea? I don't know.
Cared about, and it was just I was younger. This was many years ago.
Many years ago? Listen, Mr. Snow... I always get his name wrong. Is it Snowman? Sometimes they say Mr. Snowflake, and I forget which one it is. The cardigan guy. The cardigan guy from Scotland or wherever he is. Like, everyone knows who I'm talking about. I think it's Snowman. What is it? Oh, I don't remember. I don't know. Snowflake? Okay, thank you such about Mr. Snowflake. That doesn't even sound right. Okay, Mr. Snowflake. He told us about your affairs recently, like within the past few months. And these were while you were on YouTube. So there's documented evidence of you being a total scumbag. I mean, in so many ways, but like, we're just looking at this particular way right now. So many different ways you've been a total, complete, degenerate scumbag. But those things that were documented were not many years ago. They weren't. It's all on your YouTube channel documented. You cheated on BB. You cheated on Pete's. Who else? Was there someone else? The fake guys from Turkey, Big Turk. That other fake guy, the other fake guy. Yeah, lots of affairs.
It's happened several times. And since then, I've never done it again. I've never done it again. I've had the opportunities to, and I've never done it again. And I would never.
She's going to throw in there. I've had the opportunity. I've actually had men approach me for sex, believe it or not. Yeah, I don't believe it. Sorry, I don't. Yikes, it's a dirt merchant. You ask if she knows how to love anyone. Yes, she knows how to love the Burger King and Ronald McDonald. The question is, do they love her back, though?
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Thank you, dirt merchant. I don't know. I thought she was really into the Hamburglar. Maybe she was just having an affair with Hamburglar. I don't know. But she really got on with Grimace.
Ever cheat again. Ever.
Oh, right.
So I've grown up with in regards to that. There's, things that about the situation that have made us stronger communication wise, in several areas.
Like what? Like what areas? Why are you telling us about your marriage, Chantal? We have this screenshot right here from literally 16 days ago that says you've done a lot of thinking and you've decided you're going to keep any personal content offline for good, including your marriage. So why are we hearing about it now? You've opened up communication with Salah? Like in what way? Like, are you now texting him on Home Alone Legend, pretending to be like, some woman he would want to be with?
And we've moved on. We've moved on. So for people to come to my channel and say, don't force your husband on us after what happened, he's human. Like, he messed up.
He's human. Okay, sure. He messed up. Okay, I guess. I mean, there were just things. I guess, everyone has their list of like, can't do it. I just can't do it. This is a deal breaker. I can't do this, right? I didn't even know that I had a deal breaker that involved a cross pendant. I didn't even know I had a deal breaker like that, but I do. Any religious symbol for that matter, Star of David, cross, whatever, moon and crescent, crescent moon. I guess, that would be a deal breaker for me, Chantal, but you're all in and you say that he's human. Okay, yeah, I guess you're into it. Just Jamie says maybe she's letting him poo on her to reconcile. The chocolate bars are dropping all over that apartment in Kuwait. Just Jamie, do you think so? Maybe. Maybe that's how they're getting through their issues and how they're communicating.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Thank you, just Jamie. What do you think you are, la creme de la creme? Well, I think just Jamie is. I do.
It's not up to you. He doesn't owe you anything.
He does.
Random
Actually, he doesn't. Oh, wait a minute. I should let her finish that because this is good. I don't think I listened to this whole thing, but here we
and
go.
say, don't force your husband on us after what happened. He's human. Like, he messed up. It's not up to you. He doesn't owe you anything. Random Debbie on the internet. Leave.
Why is it gotta be Debbie? Why is it Debbie? Are you talking about Dee Dee? Her name's Debbie. Random Debbie? Dee Dee is on your mind, huh? Dee Dee 2.0. Wow, Chantal, Dee Dee's on your mind. You drew an excellent picture of her the other night. I mean, everyone recognized it as Dee Dee, like, right away. Yeah. Oh, yeah, her eyeliner are definitely cousins. They're not sisters in this video. Yes, they're distant cousins. Dee Dee's always on her mind, Peach Cobbler. I guess so. Random Debbie? Okay, interesting.
In comments in my comment section, like, he doesn't owe you an apology. He doesn't expect forgiveness from people he didn't hurt. And
imagine if Salah has been talking to Dee Dee. What if Salah has been angling in on Dee Dee because Dee Dee is allowing the other guy that I'm not supposed to mention, him to live with her, abuse her mother, smoke meth all day, cook, and not pay rent. And Salah probably noticed that and was like, well, wait a minute. Dee Dee, maybe he's talking to Dee Dee. Like, maybe Dee Dee can get me into Canada. Is Salah talking to Dee Dee, Chantal? Oh, my God. Who does Dee Dee love the most? Juror number 6. The other guy or Salah? Oh, maybe Dee Dee's going to take him to Canada. Could be, Lily B. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, I think Salah has a new target. And her name is Debbie.
I'm the only one who needs to forgive, and I've done that. So if I've done that, the content I'm sure is shocking, but it was consensual. So people need to stop defaming and saying he's a predator.
Defaming? No one's Chantal, I know you don't have the greatest command of the English language, okay? But defamation would be something that is untrue and said with malice. Everything that we have discussed about your husband have been direct quotes from him. Direct quotes, and we even have a voice note. You know, he wasn't just saying woof woof to be funny or whatever. Your former supporter asked him to bark like a dog. He couldn't even come up with a masculine sounding bark. He gave her this. Was that supposed to turn her on? I mean, barking wouldn't turn me on, period, but I don't know. Hey, whatever. She talk English good? Yeah, she talks French. She talks English. She's starting to talk Arabic. Yeah, she talks. We have no obligation to forgive Scatman Chantal. Stuff it. Thank you, Sachi Bell. I mean, I don't forgive him. Not at all. He actually came for me. I mean, Chantal, weren't you embarrassed by that? Weren't you embarrassed? Honestly, if I had some kind of online, conflict with another woman, and if my Arab Muslim husband made a video about that woman, I would be not only extremely embarrassed, but I would ask him why he's getting involved in women bullshit and what is his interest in the other woman to make a whole video about her. Your husband, Chantal, made a video about me. Gross. Didn't that bother you? He's really into Gore World. Doesn't that concern you? Ugh. It should. Little 7. Thank you. AYS is providing the Chantal knockout tonight. Hey, I didn't even expect to. I don't know what's come over me. I guess it's been a tough week. And, whatever. Chantal deserves it. So I've been too nice to her for too long.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Thank you, little 7. Yeah. Really, a man, an Arab man, getting involved in women gossiping bullshit, I would be so embarrassed. I'd be like, honey, do you want to go try on my panties too? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
This and that. There's so many different interests that people have, 10 times worse than that. Safe words exist for a reason, right?
What?
So it's not...
Chantal, I feel like, okay, you might be almost as inexperienced as your husband, okay? We're talking about, okay, your husband wants holy white Christian ass American to be twerking over his face for like 8 hours or something. Like there was a time period established. He wanted it for 8 hours. Twerking quickly. No one can twerk quickly for 8 hours. His expectations are way too high. Way too high. Okay? Please. Please. He wanted... He wants a woman. Wait, did the chocolate bars go both ways? I don't remember. But Chantal, I did see, okay, a screen grab of porn that your husband sent to your former supporter, okay, which is, by the way, completely illegal in Kuwait to do that. Totally illegal, okay? I saw a picture of a man. I mean, it's porn, right? A man behind a woman with his foot up towards and stepping on her face. Okay? That's what he wants. That's what he's into. There was another photo, completely illegal in Kuwait, with a woman squatting. What are we going to say? Kool-Aid. We'll call it Kool-Aid. Chocolate bars and Kool-Aid, okay? Pouring Kool-Aid onto the floor while a man was standing above her pouring Kool-Aid on her. Okay, that's what he likes and that's what he wants. And he's really, really into a holy white Christian American woman wearing a cross pendant between the area that her sports bra covers. Sometimes it's tough to come up with all of the euphemisms, but I think I'm doing all right. And he wants his Navy guys everywhere, all over your blue sofa, all over. Okay. And you're talking about safe words? What? Those, Chantal. What are you talking about? This is like listening to like another teenager talk about sex. Like you're just putting words together that don't match. What are you even talking about? A safe word? Like what? Maybe you're thinking of Nader, the Dom, right? Maybe that's what this is like really stemming from. Because, in a BDSM type relationship, you do need a safe word, Chantal. Maybe you're familiar with that. John. But you're bringing it up in reference to your husband wanting to religiously defile and blaspheme and whip out chocolate bars and pour Kool-Aid. And you're talking about safe words? They just don't go together. They don't.
Safe words exist for a reason, right? So it's not predatory behavior. He's never hurt a fly. He's never harmed me in any way other than this incident. And that's why I chose to forgive him, because we have a solid marriage. I'm understanding based on my actions of the past that I was able to use to fully evaluate the situation. And
what?
It was a side of him he felt he had to hide from me. He didn't.
Why? Why would he have to hide that from you? His loving wife. Why? Lee. Ask your husband, Lee. I do this at home too when I'm like going off about something. I'm talking to my dogs. A little Arabic slips in every once in a while. Pony Upify, thank you so much for gifting 5. Are you serious? Memberships. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much, Pony Upify. Everyone give a shout out to Pony Upify for helping the nest to grow. Love it. Deb316. Are you a random Debbie? Deb316. Oh. Eileen received one, Fallen Angel got one, PhD in Nutrition got one, and Darkest Coven received memberships from Pony Upify. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Yeah, she has a solid marriage, absolutely. And they had that strong foundation, a foundation made of cottage cheese. Moldy cottage cheese that was left out too long. Because you don't clean up after yourself, Chantal. True, Bougie. If he was truly in love with you, Salah wouldn't have to hide anything from you, Chantal. And I would imagine that all of this got covered in the first 3 days that you were speaking to him online after you met on international Tinder. And just for anyone who's fairly new to the community, there are always new people coming in. And by the way, welcome. The nest is always going to be welcoming of like-minded birdies, okay? You know, not everyone likes it, not everyone fits in, but, you know, if you like it here, then you belong here, okay? But in case you're new, just in case you're new, I lost my train of thought. I'm getting old. Oh, I just advanced. What was I gonna say?
I'm just leaving stupid hate about the situation.
Yeah. International Tinder. Thank you, Chantal, for reminding me. International Tinder. So yeah, if you are fairly new and you don't know about this, so it was October 2022, and Chantal was getting over her situationship after her threesome with the random Debbie DD and the stabby guy, okay? And she made up a bunch of like fake dates that she was going out on, and like all these men wanted her, and she had the Moroccan guy over that she was paying, the whole nine, right? So she gets desperate and she's like, all right, no guy in Canada wants me, clearly, so I'm going to go to international Tinder, right? I mean, did you even know that there was an international Tinder? I didn't, okay? But I looked, I'm like, yeah, there is one, and you got to pay for it. Like, women don't normally have to pay for Tinder, but, you know, Chantal pays. We know she does pay. She will pay. She will. So, you know, on Tinder, okay, if you're an older married type and you've never used this type of app before, it's no problem. I'll explain it to you. You upload a couple pictures and you write a little blurb about yourself. You know, some of these dating websites, they want more information than others. Tinder, they don't really, you know, like age, gender, location, like in general, just whatever you want to put, right? Well, if you like, you get people fed to you, pictures of people that are coming through on your phone, and you swipe right if you're into them and left if you're not, okay? The other person, like let's say you swipe right on Abdul, okay? Abdul has to swipe right on you also when you come through his phone, okay? And then boom, it's a match. It's a match. And then you can start messaging each other. Like you've both agreed, like, okay, we at least have like that foundation of like, okay, we're attracted to each other. All right, maybe, whatever, right? Okay. Chantal was so insecure with herself and was so desperate to meet someone immediately. She didn't want to wait for the swiping. She didn't want to take more thirst trap pictures or something with like 10,000 filters on them. She put her phone number in her profile. So anyone that it came across that would have to decide swipe left or swipe right, they wouldn't even have to swipe. They could just see her phone number. Literally anybody on international Tinder in the entire world had her phone number. Anybody, literally anybody in the world. And guess who contacted her? Guess who? Prince Charming Salah from Kuwait. Oh. They spoke for 3 days. He fell in love with her, of course, right? There was love at first sight, basically. And he wanted to bring her to Kuwait to marry her. Yeah, it was very romantic. It was fate. Exactly, just Jamie. Exactly. She just slapped up the Peeps pic and her phone number. She was like, if you like marshmallow. And then Salah messaged her and was like, look, I can't have these types of marshmallows. They're not halal. But he's on international Tinder. Yes, we can be hypocrites like that. I heard Nader saying that he couldn't have gelatin, but, some meth is halal, I guess. We pick and choose just like regular everyday people, so lay off a little bit. Yeah, so that's how they met. That is how they met. That is literally how they met. That's the story anyway, okay? So you would think if you are going to leave, I've done it myself. I left family, friends, my apartment that I was in for 8 years. I sold my car to move to another continent. But the difference is that I met him in Egypt when I was there. We didn't meet online. And we went back and forth for almost 2 years before I decided to finally move there. Chantal, after talking to some guy on the internet for 3 days who she thinks is hot. We're talking about Salah still, okay? She thinks is hot. She gets on a plane. You don't even discuss what you're both into in the bedroom. You don't even have that conversation like at all. It never even comes up. If you're going to be compatible in that way, you just assumed that you would be. What? But what if you had that conversation, Chantal? Maybe you would have known about this, all of these fetishes that he has, that he really just wants to smash his foot on your face while he's behind you. That's what he wants to do. Would you be down for that? Or do you have a safe word? You said you have a safe word, so it should be all set, right? Would you be into that, him almost breaking your nose with his face as he stomps on it while he's behind you? Is that something you'd be into? Did you discuss that before you got on the plane? Did you? Did you tell him your safe word is paperclip? Oh, if things get out of hand, I'm going to say paperclip. You're not going to be able to speak if his foot is covering your mouth. So, her safe word is nashies. Sir Austin.
You'll just be blocked over and over and over again. We don't care. They don't hurt our feelings. If they did, we wouldn't be on camera. We wouldn't continue to move on. People make mistakes. We have a right to move on from that.
People make mistakes. There was a pretty public mistake, though, Chantal. Couldn't he have made a mistake with a stranger that you would never even know about? How many mistakes have been made before he was caught? That's my question. Did you have suspicions? Were you already kind of stalking him? And then you finally left for Canada and he was like, woohoo! Home Alone legend. Home Alone legend is what he called himself on his Instagram to message secretly. He was home alone and it felt legendary to him. He was finally free to speak with all the women. Maybe he's still on international Tinder. Have you checked, Chantal? Have you checked?
Just like everyone else in life who does worse things or does things that they regret and they learn from it and they move on. I'm not weak. I'm not desperate. I've really taken the time to evaluate the situation.
Have you? Because it probably was like 10 minutes of you receiving the information while you were in Canada and you hadn't even seen the messages. You hadn't even seen them, but we did. We all did. And, the eggplant is circulating. Now, I have not seen an uncensored version of the eggplant, and I have no desire to. For real. I have zero desire. So don't worry about that, Chantal. I'm not going to see your husband's eggplant. That's private. By eggplant, I mean dick. That's private between you two. Okay. So don't worry about that. But all of that had circulated. And before, it was like, a couple hours and you had booked a flight back. So how long did you really think about it? How long did you really consider it? That is the ultimate in desperation. You didn't even give it 24 hours to let it sink in and make a good decision. Ugh. Desperate. It was a boo-boo, says Saturday Baker. Of course it was. Everyone makes mistakes. It was just a little boo-boo. I was Home Alone legend, and things got out of hand, and I don't know.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Saturday Baker is la creme de la creme. Thank you. You don't even want to see that online? Yeah, I mean, girl shouldn't even give it an hour. Exactly, Target Scanner. Exactly. Ugh, everyone has a bad day, right? Yeah. Didn't she make another video same day saying they were going to work on it? I think so, yeah. And then before you knew it, I mean, she had returned to Canada. This was the story anyway, that she had returned to Canada for her health, to work on her health. And as soon as she leaves the country, he's Home Alone legend messaging women and sending porn, which is very illegal in the country in which he resides. As soon as you left Canada, Chantal, you weren't even just going back for a visit with your family. You were going to work on your serious health issues. And he was like, woohoo! And he got right on it. He did. And that's how much he cares about you, that he let you get back on a plane and go back to Kuwait and not work on your health issues. And then he brings you cake.
And in my own way, like, I just did basically a lot of thinking overnight. And then the next day, you know, I came out with that because with my final decision, in retrospect, honestly, I wish I could have kept it at, you know, just not even talked about it. I'm sure that would have driven people crazy, because people, you know, the sick thing is that this was brought public to try to have some kind of clout and like 15 minutes of fame. And
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the person's motivation was. I don't know. But regardless, I was very entertained by it. And we still have this content that we're milking you for about it. So whatever the motivation was, it doesn't even really matter at this point. We know that your husband is a degenerate scumbag, a complete degenerate. And I'm not kink shaming, okay? It's not about having kinks. People are into all kinds of stuff. I really don't care. I have no judgment. I'm into my own things. I don't want to be judged either, okay? But when a guy says to me, go take a laxative, no, sorry, I'm out. That's not doing it for me. I'm out. But you're like, it's okay. I think I could get down with that. I think it would be all right. I mean, I already have like bathroom problems, so it'll probably work out. I mean, that's what went through your head. Those are the mental gymnastics you did for yourself. Ugh. Ugh. Dirt Merchant says, I forgot to get feta at the store. Salah tried to bang another woman. Mistakes were made. It's just a mistake. I mean, it's very easy to happen, you know? Like, yeah, you forget something at the store. Salah logs into Home Alone legend and starts sending porn from Kuwait. That's a mistake. It's, you know, it's not intentional. It just happens, right? Patty A says, I'm going to be 60 next month and I've never had that bad of a day. That's good. I hope you don't. I hope you don't. Oh my God. Playing in poo is sick work. Yeah, Delulu. You know, and I mean, it's not that healthy either. It's not that healthy. Like, once all this came up, I read a little bit about it because I'm like, okay, what motivates a person to be stimulated by that? Like, what? Because, you know, like, usually things start in childhood, like for fetishes. Like, you're like a little boy's at the shoe store watching women try on high heels, and boom, he's got a shoe and foot fetish in his 30s. You know, like, stuff usually happens young in age. But how do you get a scat fetish? How does that actually develop? How? And I never really got an answer. I'm guessing that people who are into it aren't willing to talk publicly about it. That must be why. I don't know. I really couldn't find anything on it, Chantal. But the reading that I did do said that you've got to be really like in a real committed, understanding relationship with the person with whom you're experiencing your scat play with, because you need to make sure that they are very, very healthy, because of course it is a health risk to play around with that. It's a health risk. And you've had C. diff, Chantal. You have had C. diff. That's highly contagious. I mean, this doesn't seem like a match to me. I don't know. I don't know. She has always been fascinated with bowel activities. The old story she showed us that she is, Saturday Baker says. I mean, she's just... I don't get it. I don't. How any man could be into this. And I'm not even talking about her looks or her size. A woman that burps, farts, talks loudly, is missing teeth, is just vile in general. I mean, really. Really. But Salah is into it. Okay.
No care
But he can't pick you up. And he told that he thinks about that. He said that to Kybella. At least I can pick you up.
or regard for anyone's feelings in the matter, you know? So it's just really sad that people are like that. And, but it was public, so I had to say something about it. So, and yes, I was very upset. And like I said, we have worked through that. I worked through it off camera. I know you guys are not used to me dealing with things off camera, but Salah's really helped me with that in my life.
Did you go to couples therapy? Did you go to couples therapy? Imagine, especially in Kuwait. Like, mental health is still, like, you know, I feel like the Middle East is a good, like, 30, 40, 50 years behind in a lot of things, mental health being one of them. It still kind of, like, has a stigma if you have to go to talk to a therapist. So, you know, Salah would be totally, like, embarrassed to go, wouldn't even want to go. But did you go to couples therapy? Did you go and sit on a love seat together and speak to a therapist about, like, what happened between you, how you met, your love story, and how Salah went into your chat to find a target to speak to immediately once you left the country, and then what he spoke to her about? How did you work through these issues? I would like to know some details. It would just make your channel slightly more interesting, really. Because, I mean, the eating, I just can't anymore. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't even watch mukbang channels, like, on my own. I don't know. It's not interesting to me. It's just not. And you, Chantal, you're just disgusting with it. It's just gross. It's gross. There's a man on Soft White Underbelly that was into this recently. Really, Barbara? Thank you. I will check it out. I'll definitely check it out. I love that channel.
Appreciate privacy, especially in a relationship, because it's damning to a relationship to make it everyone's business when it's not. It's not. So the you know, Debbie Downers.
Debbie's on the mind. Oh, Chantal. Debbie. Aw. Oh my God. They couldn't see a couples therapist, so they went to see a camel instead. Close enough. True. Good point. Yeah, very good. Do you think they had to pay Dirt Merchant, or maybe just give them, like, a snack or something? Just talk to the camel.
The virtue signalers, the people who come to my channel and say, stop forcing your husband on us. Guess what? You don't have to watch my channel. You have millions of other things you can watch, literally. So if you come to my channel and you see my handsome husband, who's still a wonderful person despite his mistake, if you can't see that, you don't deserve to watch him anyway. And you can just...
We don't deserve to watch him. Chantal, the delusion, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I know mental health has a stigma in the Middle East, but you should seriously try to seek some. Try, because you still think he's hot for some reason, and you think that we think that you think that we would think he's hot too? I'm sorry, that delusion is just too much to handle. No. Let me pull up a recent photo of your hot husband. I have a couple good ones. When my screen stops on a good moment, I'll take a screenshot every so often. Oh, here's the happy couple. This is perfect right here. This is perfect. Here we go, Chantal. Here we go. Look at that happy couple. Look. So hot. I'm so jealous. He's so hot. How old is this guy, Chantal? You met him when he was like 22, and now he looks like he's 47. What is going on here, Chantal? Did you just suck all the life force energy out of him? And, sorry, but people have been commenting on your teeth a lot lately. I don't know. It's a thing okay, and now you guys know how I feel about dental hygiene and, all that stuff, it's been a journey that I'm learning a lot about, more than I ever knew existed, right? But I did learn years ago that if you ever have to have a tooth pulled or if you need a root canal or whatever, you have to have that replaced. You can't leave a gap in your mouth. Now, I understand finances for a lot of people. Like, I thought if that ever happens, if it's back far enough, I'll just have them pull it, right? No, you can't. Because it actually affects the shape of your face. You got to get something else in there, like an implant, right? So, Chantal, your face has been getting wonkier and wonkier and wonkier over the last few weeks. I don't know if it's your filters or what's going on here, but the gap when you laugh is not attractive. It's not. You think we're jealous of what? I don't know. But, your husband here, we're supposed to think this guy's hot? Really? I mean, are we being serious? Really? Okay, I guess.
Just go and watch something else. Whatever, like, it is what it is. He's my husband. I love him, and he's always welcome in any way on my channel, in videos, whatever, people sending hate as if he did something personally to you, and to take it far and to defame his character by saying
he defamed his own character, Chantal. And again, defamation is something that is untrue with malice meant. I haven't heard anyone say anything untrue about Salah. No one's defaming anything. He showed everybody who he is. And unfortunately for you, that was publicly done, and you're embarrassed. But don't put that back onto us. That's on him.
Predator and stuff like that is just ridiculous. He's never, ever harmed a single person. So...
That you know of. Did you see that photo, Chantal, of the porn that he sent? Of a man stomping on a woman's face while he's behind her? Did you see that? That's what he wants to do. So even if you think that he hasn't harmed anyone, he wants to. It is his fantasy. It is his sexual fantasy to stomp on a woman's face. Your husband is sick. You're the perfect couple. You are.
Yeah, he doesn't have a criminal record, which is more than I can say for a lot of reaction channels. So, before you judge a situation that's not even yours, doesn't affect you, didn't happen to you. This happened to me, and I've moved on. So what right do you have to keep beating a dead horse over and over like a 2-year-old? A lot of people...
Like a 2-year-old? What? Some of the references she comes up with, like a 2-year-old? A 2-year-old is beating... A 2-year-old is talking about your scat fetish husband coming on camera all the time. I don't know. I hope no 2-year-olds are thinking about that or talking about that. I would hope not. My God, Chantal, where is your mind? Yikes. But yeah, you are forcing your husband on the community, and you have already forced an actual convicted felon predator onto the community before, who has harmed members of the community in real life. And now you have another one that you're forcing onto the community. What are you doing? Of course we don't want to see this guy. Please.
People in this community have to grow up.
People in this community have to grow up.
Okay? Like, seriously.
Seriously.
I've done so much worse. Like I said, I've had full-blown affairs on people I was in love with. These affairs meant nothing.
Oh, she's such a vixen. I was in love. And I've had so many tumultuous, passionate affairs with all kinds of men. Oh, I'm sorry if my mic is peaking. Let me turn it down a little bit. Oh, I'm a vixen. All the men want me, and they lured me away from the men that I loved. I know what it's like to be tempted with passion. Okay, Chantal.
No, and there's so many reasons I did them, but I regret it, and I've grown up and I've learned, and I understand these mistakes that people make because I've made them too, and I know most of the time it doesn't have anything to do with loving a person or not. So it's sometimes personal demons we fight. And if you want to make a marriage work and be with someone forever, you're going to have to understand that they're going to make mistakes.
If you're going to be with someone forever, you're going to have to understand that they are going to cheat on you. They're going to mess around behind your back. And they're going to publicly embarrass you by going to your workplace and picking out someone to talk about scat fetish and blaspheming religions. If you want to be with a man for life, you're just going to have to accept that. It's just going to happen. Things like that are going to have to happen. You know, I mean, it was a mistake. It was just a mistake. Hey, Ammo, happy birthday. Pay close attention. She said the exact same things to shield Nada from criticism. Same speech, different man. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Ammo. Good to know. Good to know. Not surprised in the least.
What do you think you are, la crème de la crème?
What do you think you are? La crème de la crème? Thank you, Ammo. Yeah, she's really something. She does have scripts, doesn't she, in her head, already ready to go. Yeah. She's 100%. She is 100. The type of woman that would help her husband commit sex crimes. Radioactive Llama. She did do a crime story. They were called like the Barbie and Ken of Canada or something. But basically, it was a married couple who committed sex crimes together. She talked about that during a mukbang while eating food. I agree with you. I mean, she's defending actual predators. She's a predator herself. She relates to it. She doesn't see anything wrong with it.
And you know, at least another chance is warranted, in my opinion. And that was the decision I made. And if you can't respect that, you don't have to respect it. You don't have to agree with it. But just know that if you come to my channel and you're just going to spread negativity and hate when we've moved on, I'm just going to block you. So it's whatever. I don't care. We 100% do not care what any strangers on the internet think of us or a relationship or about what happened at all. 130%. So yeah. So
how did we come up with that number? 130%. Okay, Barbara, I will definitely check it out. The episode is called The Human Toilet on Soft White Underbelly. You will be shocked. I wonder if we could listen to some of the audio. Thank you, Elmo. I appreciate that. Lord Baroque, thumbs up the stream. We don't even have 100 likes yet? People, what are we? Oh, 99. All right, we're almost there. Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, hit the like button if you are enjoying this evening's content. We are here on a Saturday night together in the nest. I'm happy to have you all here. Yeah, pretty much the whole Yikes family is here, Poltergeisha. Pretty much, yeah. It's Ammo's birthday. Happy birthday, Ammo. Yeah. It does sound like she cares, MYOB. She cares a whole lot. Debbie gave her the other 30%, Lily B. That's funny. Oh my god.
that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Again, Salah, after it happened, didn't come on and say anything about it because he doesn't owe you anything. He didn't do anything to you guys personally, any of you. He talked to me about it, and I'm the right person to talk about it because it's involving us. So
No, I'm sorry, but I require an apology from Salah for introducing that like imagery into my mind. I didn't need it. I didn't. Elmo Lord Baroque, thank you so much for gifting 5 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you. Woo-hoo! Everyone please shout out Elmo Lord Baroque for gifting memberships and helping the nest to grow. We got Critically Fit, Poltergeisha, you came in at the right time, Radioactive Llama, Crystal, and Lord Baroque, you received one from yourself. Interesting. Okay. Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate that. You were trying to super chat and buy memberships, Catsy? Okay. Take my money. I don't know, sometimes it gets wonky. Anna Gag says he's chicken shit. Why isn't he sitting next to you? Exactly. Thank you. If this is an issue that you as a couple have worked through together, why aren't you coming? That's an excellent point. Why aren't you coming onto YouTube as a united front? Like, look, we are a strong, committed, married couple. We've worked through our issues. Everything is fine now. Everyone makes mistakes. How come you're the only one on here talking? Why? Excellent point, Eileen. If she doesn't care, why is she blocking comments? Right. Let people comment. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say about the matter. You can continue to make drama out of it. People still make drama out of my Cuba rage. Which is just ridiculous at this point. It's been like over 2 years now, I think. Anyway, even 2 months is still like a long time to, yeah. But anyway, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
It's because I'm boring now and I don't have that kind of drama in my life, and I'm thankful for it.
Okay.
I'm very happy and thankful that I don't have that.
Yeah, you look
it doesn't mean that getting married and moving here and reverting changed everything in my life just like magic. It's not like that. There's no switch, you know. But I'm going to continue to work on my happiness and my health and everything else. And like I said, I do that mostly behind the scenes, deal with my private life, and
right.
I think mentally it's better for me, as I've said before.
Right,
and
right.
Same thing with blocking all the crappy hate. It's just not needed. It's just really not.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I don't know how you people are not tired of the same stuff over and over. But anyway, that's it. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
And yeah,
Peace.
for the rest, and those of you who continue to support us, watch us, I really appreciate it.
Okay.
And this video is not directed towards you. So anyways, guys, take care.
Wow. Okay. And yeah, just 16 days ago, we had this community tab post, did a lot of thinking. She's not going to keep, she's going to keep all of her personal content offline for good. I just don't feel comfortable anymore sharing anything related to my health, my weight, my marriage, my plans, or family. I will only do food related content going forward. Yeah, 16 days. Just 16 days. What's that view? I don't know. I downloaded it, so I don't know what her view count is. I don't know. So, I did record live when she was filming vertically, and I think she was still drawing pictures or whatever. But I do have the original chat before it was before she started deleting comments. So if you want to watch that, I'll speed it up though, because it's like, oh, it's less than an hour. Yeah, I'll speed it up, and we can go through that. But yeah, she is drawing. This is from, it says the 21st, but I mean, it feels like the 21st. It feels like this video was like a week ago. I've been a little busy. All right. Let's get that. Let's get that visible on the screen. Here we go. The chat is small though. So, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. Oh, you know what? You know what? I think I did adjust it as I was going along. All right, I'll just get started. See what happens.
$10. $10. That's more than I deserve. Sure. I can mail it to you. Behind Cravings only happen occasionally, I think. Chantel's Cravings. The thing is Chantel era, artist era. You would love a caricature? Chantel Originals. Seriously, I would do it. I mean, I would do them better than this, even slightly. But yeah, I would do them like nice in color. I could make them in color and then frame them and sell them. You could ask me for whatever you want. A picture of whatever you want. Okay, I'll email you my ID. I've never doxed anyone who sent me an email or sent me anything. I would not dox you guys at all. I know. You're gonna say, well, you doxed FF Ghoul. That was a complete accident or whatever, like on my shoulder number on the screen, and I offered to pay to change it, so that's different. But I've had a lot of people send me their numbers and things. I never do that. No, I'm not like that.
So I was thinking ahead, and I was trying to show you guys, because this was all recorded while I was doing other stuff. But I scrolled up so you could see how many people were watching. And there were 443 people watching at the time. She started streaming 13 minutes before that. This is Depressed No Snacks.
No, I'm not like that. No, but I know you have to at least say it. You have to at least say, don't share this. I know. I'm sharing vertically because for some reason my phone, I don't know, I must have hit go live before I had a chance to set it up properly. So it's vertical. I'm sorry about that. Anyway. But yeah, so no problem streaming. But you have to pay for the shipping. I don't know how much it is. For a letter, I don't know, from Kuwait. I'd have to find out. Probably not much. Popcorn is a good snack. Yeah, I know, but...
Lady Gaga said you gave out Dee Dee's address and phone number on live before just as a reminder. Oh.
You know what it is? It's just getting used to not being able to just eat whatever you want, especially if you want to eat what you want and you want to do mukbangs, you know? And you want to be a foodie. You have to, you know... I think most mukbangers who are not obese have some form of discipline they incorporate in their daily routine, their daily life, where they just like...
Okay. Did you just gift another 5, Elmo? Did you just gift another 5 memberships? Oh my goodness. Thank you. So much. Thank you. Oh, it wasn't you? What do you mean? What's happening? It says you did. Did you? Let me check. Let me just double check. Are you playing with me? Yeah, you did. Thank you so much, Lord Baroque. We got Dragon Fruit is in the nest now. We got Patty A, Jack in the Box, Chip and Guardian Atkinson. And we've got Choosing Life Daily. Welcome to the nest. And thank you so much, Elmo, Lord Baroque. That is so generous. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Cat C says owls and birds. Okay. Owls and birds? Yeah. Of course, owls and birds. Yeah. Thank you so much. Cat C. Thank you. Are you la creme de la creme? I think so.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Thank you so much, Cat C. Thank you.
What they're eating off screen, they exercise. You know, that's why I had the Brussels sprouts. I tried to eat something healthy, but I'm feeling really hungry. Like I could eat a 12-inch sub, some chips. I could totally just like pig out. But that feeling of being hungry is what I'm going to feel like good the next tomorrow and like healthier already. You know, like I'm going to feel okay. You know, I'm not going to wake up bloated and everything. So I need to remember this, you know. Sylvael. I will learn how to make do with what I have and learn to appreciate the simple things. Yes. Oh, Tracy. Sorry. What did you say? Cheesy puffs. Hi, Teardrop. Hi. I even missed Teardrop. Yes, exactly. Hot tea. Gratitude is the key to happiness. Because like I always say, and I've learned this too, if you're waiting to
oh my God.
Get a Van Cleef necklace or a Hermes bag or, you know, a huge house, a car. If you have a car, let's say you have a Kia and it's, you know, old and everything, but it works, you know, and you're really just longing for a really nice, I don't know, new car, you know, and it's like, you already have one. Be grateful. Like, you know what I mean? You probably have a lot more than a lot of people. And gratitude, if you're waiting for to be happy on material things, you're never going to be happy because there's always someone who has more than you. You know, don't compare your journey and just be grateful with what you have. That's
be thankful, Chantal.
Sorry, Iona. Yeah, I'm in a different. No, I just messed up the setup.
Be thankful. Is there anything of interest in this particular live stream? I mean, I just kind of record and go about my day, so. Is there anything we really need to cover in this one?
Hello, Nitty. Blush. Hey, bestie, you'd rock a Hermes Birkin. No, I would never spend that on a Birkin, on a purse. Never. I'm totally happy with my hand-me-down Calvin Klein.
Let me tell you something, Chantal. Oh, look at the slit eyes of my owl. Let me tell you something, Chantal, okay? We know you can't afford a Birkin bag. We know that. We know. We're aware, okay? But my understanding is that Hermes, they won't just give you one just because you can afford it. You're on a list. I don't think you would ever make their list, ever. Not even for a scarf.
Totally happy. I mean, I don't even really need, you know what? I don't even bring my wallet out. My wallet always stays here. I don't even know I need a purse. I need a purse, you know why? Put the microphones, the stand, water, stuff like that. So I don't even care about purses. Anyways, a Birkin is like what, 10,000 to 30,000? Can't even fit much in it. What the heck? Comparison is the thief of joy. Exactly. Yes.
Exactly.
What's the coolest hand-me-down you ever received? I don't know, actually. Can't really think. I mean, I haven't received that many. I don't know. Maybe the Calvin Klein bag. Hi, Wally Nut. Welcome. Thank you for subbing. You should carry ID. You think so? I mean, I'm not going to bring my... I'm afraid to lose my passport. Perseverance is the key. Thank you, YouTube. Can you draw my profile pic? I don't even know what it is. You can cram a lot, Blush? Really? Time for eBay with those drawings, teardrop. Yeah. Yeah, I could.
We should be keeping an eye out for Ghostface because I don't know if it had been discussed like widely at this point, that it had been brought up again that Ghostface is a minor. So we should keep an eye out for that.
I could make drawings for people. Like actual art. You could have a Foodie Beauty art. I'll sign it, Beauty Bite, Foodie Beauty, and I'll get some like, you know, real paper and some color pencils, draw something, like make something and frame it in a cheap ass frame.
In a cheap ass frame. Of course. Elmo Lord Baroque says, would it get is it the likes? Get it to 150, I'll gift another 5. Oh my God, are you serious? Are you serious? Guys, if you want a free, the chance of a free membership, you might want to hit the like button. You might want to. Lord Baroque is feeling extremely generous tonight. I appreciate that so much. Wow, only have 1 like to give. I know, 1 like per person. I know. But if you haven't hit like yet and or give a chance to another Nesty to win a membership, this is the time. You can't hit it anymore, Comrade Kitty. That's okay if you hit it once. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. We're up to 135. Target scanner already liked. Anna Gag says hit the like. But there are 209 in chat. That's okay. We can get it up to 150. No problem. We got this. Oh my gosh, 7. We got 7 to go. We're up to 143. Woohoo! Let's go, let's go, let's go. 147. It's gonna happen. It's happening. 3 more to go. And Lord Baroque has pledged 5 gifted memberships. 148. We got 2 to go. Oh my gosh! 150! Wow! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Unbelievable! You guys did it! You did it! Woohoo!
Are you serious?
Booyah.
Booyah! Booyah! And just Jamie gifted 5 Are You Serious memberships. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you so much, Just Jamie. Thank you. Oh my gosh, what is even happening in the nest tonight? Unbelievable. It's like an NPR pledge line. It is. So Just Jamie gifted memberships to Comrade Kitty, Aunt Katie, Rabbit Cricket, Rachel Stewart, and Moon Bunny. Everyone give Just Jamie a shout out. She's always helping the nest to grow. like always. She gifted 5, like right out of the gate as soon as we started today. Unbelievable. And another 5. Always, always, always helping the nest. What is going on in here? What is going on in here today? I feel like I'm being punked or something. Am I being punked? Elmo Lord Baroque gifted 5 Are You Serious memberships as pledged and promised and followed through. Thank you so much. Thank you. Woo! Yeah. Wow. Amazing. Lori Compton got one. Haversham received one. Mariah Jem, Jay Williams, and Shannon received free memberships from Elmo Lord Baroque. Thank you. That's unbelievable. Thank you so much. That is so generous. Thank you. And Radioactive Llama. Oh my goodness. Gifted 10. 10. Are You Serious memberships all at once. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Radioactive Llama. Thank you. Woo! Woohoo! Radioactive Llama. Gifted to Manitoba Fatty. Tammy Loves to Travel. Clover. Faith Ludlow. Joy Foldenay. Budgie Mom. Cynthia P. Becca. Marissa Rose. Blue Eye. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. It's hard to even keep up with. Poltergeisha. Just gifted 5. Are You Serious memberships. Poltergeisha Baroque BSN RN. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Poltergeisha. So Poltergeisha gifted to Budgie. Oh, my goodness. Cynthia. No. Let's scroll down a little bit. We got Blue Eyes received one. The Meepstress. The Meepstus. Geezer Monkey received a membership. Desiree received one. And KM received a free membership from Poltergeisha Baroque. Wow. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Thank you. Woohoo! Thank you for participating in the telethon this evening. Oh, Radioactive Llama, that's so nice. So many people have given me memberships over the years. Oh, giving back. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Wow. So new members, we definitely have some brand new members who haven't been members yet before. Be sure to check out your welcome video. And let me also get a link to the members only videos. There is a playlist just for you guys. So I'll get a link in the chat for that as well, so you can see where everything is. And I'll be adding more to that very soon, probably tomorrow. Amazing. You guys are amazing. My goodness. It must be bird magic. Patty A. My daughter has been missing one of her chickens for a week and she finally came home a few minutes ago. Patty, that is the power of the nest. Oh my God. Guys, Patty A's daughter's chicken just came home a few minutes ago, has been missing for a week. That is the power of the nest. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you for letting us know about that. Wow. I appreciate everyone trying to keep Chantal from talking ever again. Little Seven. That's funny. Nesty Sports Bras up. Oh, yeah. We got the pinky. Yeah, guys, check out your emojis. That's definitely one of the best perks for sure. That chicken sensed the power, Michelle. Yeah. Seriously, you thought she was gone? Oh, Patty A, I'm so happy the chicken came home. A week-long chicken retrieval. You know what this calls for? Everybody? I think it calls for a little bit of Holy Spirit activate. What do you think? Thank you so much, everybody. Let's activate the Holy Spirit, shall we? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Okay. Activate.
Hey, they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways. So
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey, better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate. Okay. Holy Spirit, activate. Okay. Activate.
Hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways. So
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey, better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate. Okay. Holy Spirit, activate. Okay. Activate.
Hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways. So
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey,
Activate.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. The Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great.
Oh my gosh, you guys have made it a real party this Saturday night. Thank you guys so much. She was definitely more mobile back then, little Seven. And I was thinking how immobile I thought she was at the time, you know? Dang, that tuk-tuk took a beating. Hey, Fran, how's it going, Fran? Nice to see you. Before I love that song.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm just trying to count calories because I realize I'm not going to be, like that's most things I do in life are just half-assed. And you know what? If at least it's something. I mean, just counting calories. Even like right now, I know it's going to work because I feel hungry. And that means that I'm not eating and binging like I normally would all night, on snacks or whatever. So I took my meds. I had my collagen today, which is good. Look at I'm getting bags and wrinkles. Just eat slower. But that burger was good, but 950 calories for a burger? That sucks. Why? I'm mad at myself because I could have had like calories to eat tonight. Oh well. Like when I think about it, the Wendy's grilled chicken burger is just as good and it's like half the calories. Just do portion control. Sodium is awful for eye bags. Thanks, Reese PC. I'm gonna try not to eat anything.
Oh, yeah, she ate that Mr. Whatever burger, and she was surprised at the number of calories. She uploaded a mukbang today. Should we switch to that instead? I'm thinking, because I don't even know what's involved in this particular live stream. Maybe Mr. Beast. Thank you, Lily D. Yeah, maybe we should switch over to that. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. So she did a McDonald's mukbang. I thought she was boycotting McDonald's? I guess not. All of a sudden? It'll piss me off? Perfect. Let's go. Let's go. I'm in the mood. I am. Okay, let's see. Oh. Where's her channel? Her channel doesn't even come up anymore. Let's see. Okay. Foodie Beauty. I got a Mashi mukbang. Did she take it down? Or was it a live stream? I wonder if she took it down. Was it a live? Or, okay. I am no longer boycotting brands. Okay, this must be it, I guess. But it doesn't show her eating McDonald's in the thumbnail. All right, let me just download it quickly and we will watch that. It's going to piss me off, huh? All right. All right. Yeah, I didn't see him. Yeah, it was a video? Okay. Oh, what is that noise? Oh my god. Please, please. I'm trying to do something over here. It'll take 2 seconds to download it. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Remember Chuck Woolery? We'll be back in 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And he used to put up the peace sign, then flip it around. 2 and 2. The Mashi? Okay. Yeah, Mashi is very good. I've always enjoyed it. So it's basically you can stuff any vegetable and it's like rice. It's like seasoned rice and tomato paste kinda. It's excellent. It's excellent. Did we already get to the point where she admits to taking Cameo money for food? No, not yet. Without cutlery? She's eating Mashi without cutlery? That's gross. That's gross. Like, you don't need to do that. That's, like, very purposeful. I wouldn't even think to eat it with my hands, ever. It wouldn't even cross my mind. Wow. I mean, it's cooked in sauce. Like, it's covered in... whatever. Whatever. She's not worth your energy to get angry over? Okay. Well, then I'll keep my cool, but, you know, I'll still express my thoughts, for sure. All right, here we go. It's ready. It's ready. All right. Let's do this. Not boycotting anymore. Okay. I wonder why. Because she's, you know, just a fake. A big fake. Is that why? Probably. All right. Let's get past this Cameo BS. Oh, the cat. Okay. Whatever. I'm not looking at that. Coming up. Oh, okay. Coming up.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. You didn't need to do that.
Go like that. So I am just like taking a step back from boycotting brands. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm having mahashi stuffed vegetables.
Mahashi? What are you having? Mahashi? Is that how it's pronounced in the Gulf? Mahashi? Or is that how it's pronounced in Cornwall? Mahashi?
Arabic meal, and some pizza sambusa. So I'm gonna plate this up.
What?
Because it's...
That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of food. That is a very crazy amount of food. So she's got a whole... That is not for one person, by the way. This container of mashi. So it looks like you have like zucchini in there. Like it's like vegetables, eggplant that can be stuffed with this. Now she's got sambusak there that I guess is like... Basically, it looks like pizza bagel bites, essentially. Yeah, an Arabic meal. Yeah. Okay. That's a ton of food, though. This is a binge. I don't care what she says.
It's like in this little pot here.
Little pot.
I'll be right back. Actually, you're supposed to go like this.
Are you? Is that what you're supposed to do? Clearly, that's what you're supposed to do.
Go like that.
No, you're not.
Comes with
No.
a napkin and a fork and knife.
It's just because, what's his name? The stabby guy made that meal that was like made in a mold kind of, and he upended it, and she just assumed this was the same kind of thing. That's not what you do with mashi. It's going to become a big mess, just like it is right here. You don't do that with that.
Which is good because it's messy. And this is a meat mahashi. So mahashi is...
Mahahashi. Mahahahahahahashi. And you're supposed to get tomato sauce spraying all over you and everyone at the table. Yeah, great. Yeah. Mahahashi. Now, maybe it's said like that in the Gulf. It could be. In Egypt, we call it mashi. That's it. We don't have extra syllables in there, but Egyptian Arabic is its own dialect, so she might be right. Who knows?
means stuffed vegetables in Arabic. So there's stuffed potato. I'll show you when I eat it. It's back here. Kusa mashi, which is zucchini mashi. This comes with meat.
So she just said mashi. Just now. Which is it, Chantal? I thought you talked Arabic.
Mashi, which is zucchini mashi. This comes with meat. You can pick meat or chicken, and it's lamb meat. And stuffed cabbage and stuffed grape leaves. So let's have a bit of this meat.
You say juror number 6, you call it mashi in Palestine? Yeah. Fran says, I wanted to tell you we had the nicest Muslim young lady 2 days in a row at our house. She's in college to get her psychologist degree to work with neurodivergent children. Oh, that's, well, lovely. You've told me about her before. She sounds like a very nice lady. That's awesome. She puts the emphasis on of a different syllable. Yes, she does.
I don't love lamb, but it depends how it's cooked. So let's try it. Beauty bite, bismillah. Wow. Flavorful. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of the pot of veggies. And they pressure cook everything, I think.
You think? It's so savory.
I think it's mutton, not lamb. Mutton is just like an older sheep.
Yeah.
Stuffed grape leaves.
Don't bite off a finger. Hey, Fatty to Fed.
We have a carrot.
I mean, she literally dumped out, like... I guess she thought it was supposed to be. No, it does not normally look like a big sloppy mess like it does on this plate. No, she just had no idea, I guess. Just wanted to announce that I passed my... is it NCLEX? Like NCLEX, y'all? I'm officially an RN target scanner. Made it through fasting and passed my class with a B average. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Mashallah. Target scanner. That is wonderful. Congratulations. Yes. Woo-hoo! Target scanner is officially a registered nurse and you fasted. Amazing. Wonderful. Congratulations. We have target scanner RN in the chat. I love it. Fantastic. And Big Turks and Quick Twerks just gifted an Are You Serious membership. Thank you so much. Thank you. Run Emmy Run received that membership. Thank you, Big Turks and Quick Twerks. Always helping the nest to grow. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And Target Scanner RN, hey, we might need your medical expertise at times. We know you can't treat or diagnose on the internet, but we might have questions, you know? I don't know if you want to be a resource, but we're just putting it out there. Congratulations. That is fantastic. Yes.
Let's try this pizza sambusa. Cutie bite. Oh. This one is just cheese. Mmm. It's like a tangy, soft cream cheese.
Is she ever gonna tell the story, or we gotta watch her eat for a while? Thank you for asking, Cahoots. We got some lab results back for the Bark Street boy. Definitely some elevated levels in one particular lab. So our next step is an ultrasound, and that's going to be done at a specialist hospital. So we're waiting for the referral. So we should get a call like within a week or so to get to schedule that. So we still don't know exactly what's happening, but thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
Let's try the zucchini. Stuff with rice and spices. And there's like a sauce, but they also put pomegranate molasses. Okay, let's try the cabbage. Do you guys like stuffed cabbage? That and the grape leaves are my favorite. That's really good. Meat. Oh, falls apart. Maybe this one is a pizza one.
Doubt it.
I
I don't see any sauce in there.
So I wanted to talk to you guys about something.
Okay, let's get to it.
I've made a decision on my own to not boycott brands anymore. I have my reasons.
Okay.
That I could get into, but I still 100% support Palestine. But for example, there's a statement brought out by the owner of the McDonald's here in Kuwait, because each...
Okay. At issue is McDonald's franchise model, in which independently owned and operated restaurants make decisions separately from the company. Customers may be unaware of the distinction and believe an action one location takes is always officially sanctioned by the McDonald's Corporation or reflective of the positions of other locations. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
franchise is owned individually, and maybe they have to pay franchise fees, but
McDonald's Kuwait said in a statement also posted on X that McDonald's Kuwait is 100% locally owned and operated Kuwaiti company owned by Al-Masharji Catering Company, which stands with our brothers and sisters in Palestine, especially in Gaza. The operator said that the local company has made a $250,000 donation to the Kuwait Red Crescent Society. That is the equivalent of the Red Cross, by the way, the Red Crescent, to help with relief efforts in Gaza. McDonald's Pakistan also said that it has made a donation to help ease the tragic humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Okay.
McDonald's here put out a statement that they've donated I think $1 million to Palestine, and they support Palestine. So there's also some products I know I can't boycott. Like I think now people are saying Google is affiliated with Israel, and I obviously, like, technically that's my employer. Like, I can't boycott that. I'm drinking Lipton. So, I just, if the McDonald's and everything here, the Burger King here, were like supporting Israel's efforts in the war, then I'm sure Kuwait wouldn't allow it because they are very against the Israel occupation. So, I mean, yeah, that's just one of the reasons. But I have other reasons, like, I don't really want to get into, but none of them have to do anything with, like, me not wanting a ceasefire and everything else. So, or a free Palestine. It has nothing to do with that. So I am just, like, taking a step back from boycotting brands and not really gonna partake in that anymore.
Why?
So yeah, so that's my sentiments. I can't speak for Salah. I'm just speaking for myself. So yeah,
She hasn't said why.
I know it's gonna, like, cause a lot of people to say, you know,
Oh, stop eating. Stop eating. Can you stop eating for a second? Stop stuffing your face. You're talking about such a serious issue and you just can't help yourself to cram more food into your mouth. My God. What is the reason? Did I miss the reason somewhere? You're basically just saying that because each franchise is owned independently and has their own views, and your local one made a donation, you're gonna continue to use McDonald's. But why? Maybe she says later on. Why?
so, I mean, yeah, that's just one of the reasons. But I have other reasons, like, I don't really want to get into, but none of them have to do anything with, like, me not wanting a ceasefire and everything else. So, or a free Palestine. It has nothing to do with that. So I am just, like, taking a step back from boycotting brands and not really gonna partake in that anymore. So yeah, so that's my sentiments. I can't speak for Salah. I'm just speaking for myself. So yeah, I know it's gonna, like, cause a lot of people to say, you know,
She hasn't said her sentiments
things about that, but it's a choice I'm making.
Get a fork. You're so gross. This is so gross. I'm not even just talking about the food and the dripping and the disgusting display on the screen, but you're literally discussing your brothers and sisters as a Muslim in the region and what is currently happening. And you're saying that your sentiments, which you never said, your sentiments are that you're stepping back from a boycott of companies who support Israel. Why would you step back from that? Even if your local McDonald's franchise supports Gaza, your channel is not popular in Kuwait, okay? Your channel is popular in Canada, the US, and probably a little bit of the UK. So you showing McDonald's to the average person watching your channel doesn't know about your local franchise, what they support and what they don't. She's going to get a lot of pushback on this. Wow. Thank you. She's talking about Salah's infidelity and is now no longer participating with Salah in boycotting. They had a fight, Ammo says. Very possible. I really don't know where this is coming from. Thank you very much, Ammo, and happy birthday once again. Everyone say happy birthday to Ammo. Thank you.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Apparently, yes, I think Emo is la creme de la creme, birthday or not. And Chantal, thank you very much. Chantal discussing such a serious, grave issue. You don't say why you're stepping back from boycotting. And you have it looks like a slop of mess, and mashi is delicious and should never be displayed as such ever. I mean, this is just unappealing in general. She has tomato sauce dripping down her chin right now. Right here. She has tomato sauce dripping down her chin. And there are people who are unable to receive humanitarian aid where they currently are because of strikes. And I am absolutely not looking to debate about the conflict. I have my thoughts. I'm sure you have your thoughts. That's not what we're here to do today. Not that anyone like has mentioned it. I'm just saying up front. But for her to get on here and wear a keffiyeh, to get on here and wear a keffiyeh, it's a Palestinian scarf. It is. She wraps that around her head like another costume. Says that she does intend to eat at McDonald's for whatever reason. She doesn't even say why. And makes a disgusting display out of this food, which just shows disrespect. It shows such disrespect to the person who made this food and the money spent on it to have it delivered to you. And you are talking about our people suffering, and you don't care about the appearance of not boycotting brands, whether or not they, And right after you finish that sentence, you grab a whole ass potato in your hand and shove it in your mouth. Disgusting. Disgusting. You're a disgusting human, Chantal. Shove it in.
A potato, stuffed potato.
I hope you choke on it. Choke.
It's just how it is.
Just how it is. Yeah.
So,
just how it is. Yeah. Yeah.
I would let you know.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for letting us know. Mm-hmm.
You may see me.
We may see you chowing down on a Big Mac and 20 chicken McNuggets. I don't doubt it. I'm sure we will see it. And thanks for preparing us for that, Chantal. That's so thoughtful of you.
Consuming things that you probably like, what?
Oh my God.
So.
Wow. Shove it in and choke. Mm. Choke. Disgusting human being. Disgusting.
It's like the franchises here in the Middle East, they support Palestine.
You would sell out your family for a freaking hot dog, wouldn't you? You would. You would. You would. You would sell out your entire family for a hot dog. And now, and I know you don't care about the Muslim people. You don't even think of yourself as one. Fuck you, Chantal. Fuck you.
Now, there's a lot of like anti-West brand sentiments in general, but I'm Western,
I'm Western. I have a different culture than these people in the Middle East, although I'm an honorary Arab because I pretend to sing Arabic songs. And I wear a faded out cap on my head, on my bald head. I'm from the West. I'm from the West, and I'm a white Canadian. I'm from the West. That was her excuse for celebrating Halloween, which is unequivocally not allowed. It is not allowed in Islam to celebrate Halloween. And this piece of work says, as long as I'm not worshiping Satan, it's fine. It's my culture. It's my culture to celebrate Halloween. Okay. And now it's your culture to eat McDonald's? It's your culture to eat disgusting fast food that's going to clog your arteries and contribute to all that diabetes damage that's happening in your body. Shove that potato in your mouth. Shove it in further and choke on it, please.
That's what I'm gonna do. I hope y'all understand. If not, I understand. If you don't want to support me anymore, I understand.
Gross. You're such a gross human being. How dare you? You are so disgusting. In every way. Every way. You're eating like...
But yeah.
But yeah, guys, I just really need fries. I just really need McDonald's French fries, and I really don't care about the appearance of whether I support Palestine or not. And you know what this bitch will probably do? She'll probably wear a keffiyeh while she shoves McNuggets in her face. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. Not at all. Not at all. You should have more Kuwaiti viewers, Chantal. You should have more. And if you did have more, I could understand why you don't want to leave your apartment. I could understand why. I'd be afraid too.
It's yummy. I think I've had enough though. I'm pretty full. That big potato. Actually, I could have one more. Grape leaf. Always have room for grape leaves.
Always. Eat more.
Eat it whole.
Keep eating. Keep eating. Shove it in.
We help out in other ways. Palestine. We
Oh,
do
really?
donate
Oh,
money,
tell us. Oh, money.
to relief efforts.
To relief efforts. Where do you donate
Aid
to?
efforts.
Every time we order food, we also donate to feed those without food in Palestine. So what is that? One of those things where you take the change to go up to the next dinar? Like, oh, we have 30, what is it called? The smaller part of a dinar. Fils, right? Oh, fils. Yeah, we donated, it was 2.70 KD, so we donated 30 fils. Round up, exactly. Thank you, John. Yeah. You round up to help feed the people of Palestine, Chantal. I hope you have a link in your description about where people can donate. Because if you have found a place that you feel is, that you've checked out as a charity, that they're on the up and up, let's see. Let's take a look. What's in this description? Hi, guys. I know my decision will upset some, but please know I still support a free Palestine. Yeah, there's no link here. There's no pinned comment. If you donate, where's the link to where others can donate, Chantal? Where do you donate to? Where? Give us a link. Why don't you ever share their GoFundMe? There's no GoFundMe. Chantal has me blocked, so I can't even look at her reply to that comment. Okay, we'll look at that after.
I wish I could help every single individual family that reaches out to me. I have so many that reach out to me. And It's just not possible, you know, so we do what we can. But every day I have at least 5 to 10 families, you know, inbox me, message me, and be like,
Bullshit. Bullshit. You have 5. I gotta turn down my mic. I'm sorry, guys. Bullshit. You have 5 to 10 families reaching out to Chantal Sereau to help them financially? Are they asking for money to to deposit into a Nigerian bank account, Chantal, so they can send you $1 million back? Are those the type of emails you get to help families? Nobody who watches your channel would ever think to ask you for anything. You're the least generous person I've ever seen, the most selfish. You can't even deal with someone in the same room eating. You look at their food like you're going to steal it from them. Nigerians taking strays. Oh my God. Amo says she wouldn't even help the people down the street whose home burned down. Yeah, we didn't hear anything about that, did we? What makes us think she'd help anyone in Palestine? That is an excellent point. Very well made. You're absolutely right. There are people like in her direct neighborhood who are homeless, burned out of their homes, who have nothing. She's not donating anything to anyone. No, thank you, Amo.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Amo is la creme de la creme. Actually. Okay? Actually, yeah, they are. And it's their birthday, by the way. So please wish Amo a happy birthday. I do not donate ever to the Red Cross because I have personal experience with the Red Cross, and I would never recommend to donate through the Red Cross. There are established charities that Muslims donate through every year for Eid. And this one that just passed, Eid al-Adha, if you don't buy an animal for meat, you donate money. And these charities have been established for years and years and years and years and years. So UNICEF has problems too, big problems. She could go to the mosque and ask, yeah, you know, why would she? Why would she? Oh yeah, Red. I could talk about the Red. Yeah, I'd stay away from the Red Cross. With money, yeah, definitely. Okay, Chantal. And in Gaza, it would be Red Crescent anyway.
Can you share my GoFundMe? Can you share this? Can you help out? You know, so I feel terrible, and I wish I could help everyone. I really, really do.
Oh.
And you know, if I can't offer anything else, I pray. I offer prayers. So,
You offer prayers. There's also a website called, I think it's Charity Navigator, and they independently review like all kinds of charities on all kinds of different things. They'll even tell you the salaries of the CEOs of charitable organizations. Oh my God.
yeah. I guess that's it. I wish they gave more meat, but that's all. That was really, really good meat. It tasted like beef to me. It didn't taste like lamby. Mutton tastes more like meat, like beef to me than lamb does, I guess. I find lamb too strong of a taste. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching and listening to me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Wow. Wow. Well, you guys were right. Yeah, all right. Interesting. That's a hot take there, Chantal. That is a hot take. Interesting. Wow. I can't even say I'm surprised. With her at all. Like, food trumps everything. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Let me see what, let me pull up her comments. Take a look at those. She has 5 to 10 families reach out to her every day. I wish I could help them all. Yeah, okay. Okay. Who would reach out to her for anything? Please. Please. Anyone who has watched her for 10 minutes knows that she's not given anything to anyone. No. Nope, nope, no. Absolutely not. We donate to charities. Okay. Link it. Link one. So we can too. You know? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can't say I'm all that surprised, sadly. Okay, Salah is her charity, exactly. Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm from Sirius. We don't have McDonald's or Starbucks. Thank you for spreading joy. Look who this is from. By YouTube Views 378. That is the user who left that comment. Clearly didn't watch her video. But thank you for spreading joy. By _YT _views _378. How did they find your channel, Chantal? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you for spreading joy. It's because of the cravings. When were you even boycotting? Starbucks and McDonald's aren't even on the BDS list. Looks delicious. I absolutely love dolmas. That tea's awesome. Hello, beautiful. You go, girl. Oh, Bertha Anderson friend. This is thought to be a Chantal sock account. You go, girl. You got. God bless. Okay. Food looks incredible. Love you, Chantal, but this one not looking delicious for me. This is, what's her name? Is this Teardrop? Her real name, well, it says it right here, Stacy G. I don't know if she knows that. But still love the video. Evening, Chantal, your food looks delicious. Hi, Chantal. I'm your viewer for many years now. 6. Am I not welcome here because I'm from Israel? Oh, okay. All right. I'm always skeptical about how effective boycotts actually are, especially in world economy. I guess you guys can't see all of that. I'll read it to you. It's pretty small. I just saw in the news that 1,000 people have died from heat exhaustion at Mecca. That is correct. During this year's Hajj. So horrible. And reminded me that for a while you and Salah were talking about going. Probably a blessing that you didn't. Actually, Leslie Cat 278, if you do pass away during Hajj, it's a good thing for you. But, you know, Chantal wouldn't educate you on that, clearly. Can you unblock everyone? Can you film a McDonald's mukbang? Tracy TX, this is a mod. That plate of stuffed veggies looked delicious, and as far as all the boycotting goes, I will not partake in any of that. What does that even mean? Just live your life the way you see fit? Of course. Is it really that hard to boycott McDonald's? Guess so. And I can't see her replies. I'll have to log out. I definitely don't think McDonald's is supporting Palestine. They only said that because people started boycotting them and they needed to save themselves. Also, they made that statement months ago when the boycott movement started. Why did you decide to bring it up and end the boycott now? I don't know. To me, it sounded more like an excuse. I know it can be hard and that sometimes you really have to buy something from a brand that you're supposed to be boycotting because you absolutely depend on it and can't find an alternative. Use a comma, please. But when it comes to drinks and food, you have a lot of choices and plenty of alternatives. It's not like your life depends on it, but another life does. Good point. I don't know about that first part, but the last part I agree with. Okay. Sorry, Chantal, but I can't with McDonald's. I don't believe that they're sincere in their political messaging. Okay. So basically, we are getting a McDonald's mukbang in a few days, and she hearted it. Great. Great. Wow. I guess one of her feeders probably requested it. So now the boycott is off. That is just wonderful. Let me log out so I can look at her replies. What a piece of work. For real. I gotta pick an account that she hasn't blocked yet. That's gonna be tough. What do I even use? I think all of them are blocked. I don't think she's seen this one yet. Let me try this one. What a piece of work. What a piece of work. It's not good for you, Chantal, just so you know. In general, it's not good for you at all. In a lot of ways. Is it really that hard to boycott? It's not about that. Okay, what is it about then? I don't think that they're sincere in their political messaging. I get that. I think in Kuwait they are sincere. Just because why would Kuwait not allow Israelis here, but would allow their local businesses to support Israel doesn't make sense to me. What about Starbucks? What about Starbucks? She's making a lot of assumptions here. And Super Huntress says, right, and anyone can put up a message saying they donated such and such amount of money to a cause, but where's the actual proof of it? It's just pandering at that point to get business. Well, talk to your buddy here, Foodie Beauty. She says she donated, so ask her for a link. Okay. Why don't you ever share their GoFundMe? Honestly, because I don't want trolls to harass them or anything like that. All these families that ask Chantal for help like she's Oprah or something. Okay, sure. Sure they do. Oh my God. You're a disgusting person, Chantal. You really are. You really are. Wow. Huh. She's pretty deep. She's a pretty deep person, huh? Yeah, she gives things a lot of thought and consideration. I'm always skeptical about how effective boycotts are. She says, Foodie Beauty responds, yes, same. I have several reasons. I think a lot of people boycott without even knowing why they are. Huh? What? A lot of people boycott without knowing why? Do you really think so? That sounds like that's what you think, Chantal, that you don't know why you're boycotting. Why would you assume that other people are boycotting without knowing why? She admitted it. She admitted it. What is wrong with you? She admitted it. Let me show you. She admitted it right here. You are... Wow. I don't think I can fit it all on the screen. Wow. I am shocked, honestly. If people in Kuwait know about your channel and they watch this, I am shocked that you're still there. I'm shocked. Honestly. I dare you to wear a keffiyeh and shove McDonald's French fries into your mouth and then walk out of that apartment. I dare you. So let me read the person's comment and then you'll see her response. I'm always skeptical. This is Leslie Cat 278. I'm always skeptical about how effective boycotts actually are, especially in a world economy. And then she talks about people dying at Hajj. Yeah, same, says Foodie Beauty. I have several reasons. I think a lot of people boycott without even knowing why they are. They just follow everyone else. I was kind of doing that also. What? What? I was kind of doing that also? You don't know why you were boycotting. You don't know why you were boycotting. Is there any brain matter inside your skull, Chantal? Is there any left at all? Is there any? Is there any brain matter left? Or is it all just grease and butter? Is that what's in there? Is that what's in your skull? Grease and butter? She doesn't know why she was boycotting. Okay. I don't believe in cow tipping. I really don't. I feel like you should just like observe from the sidelines and, you know, milk them for content, right? That's why they're called cows, lol cows, right? And, you know, I've had a lot of people, I've actually blocked a lot of comments that said that they were notifying the relevant authorities about Chantal and her whatever, you know, whatever. And I wouldn't notify authorities because, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't do that in the States either. I mean, you know, I just wouldn't. Unless someone's like, you know, threatening physical harm on myself or my loved ones, then yeah, there's going to be all kinds of people involved in that. But I feel like you're notifying the Saudi Prince of Kuwait. I think he's at the Avenues Mall. I think that the general public of Kuwait needs to know more about Chantal's channel. I do. Because you know how her picture was hung up all over New York City saying that she was an animal abuser? Like her photo was hung, like flyers were hung all over New York calling her an animal abuser. And people in New York now know who she is, right? I feel like something similar could be done in Kuwait City about how she's a Zionist. She's essentially a Zionist. I'm sure they might want to see that. And that she is a YouTuber with 102,000 subscribers. And she is based in Mangaf, Kuwait. I would like them to watch this video. I would like them to watch this video. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, so hot. I could never do Hajj now. I can't even with that. I can't even. I don't even have time to go into that. Oh, my. Do you think this video will last? Well, I have it downloaded, and if I need to, I'll just re-upload it on my channel. It will never come down. It will never come down. I'll upload it to... I'll create channels to upload it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't even know. No park benches at Hajj. Right. What's Hajj? Hajj is it's our pilgrimage to Mecca in Saudi Arabia, and it is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and we are required to fulfill it at some point in our lives. Yeah. It's always hot, bro. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. I'm kind of still absorbing, I feel like. I feel like I'm still absorbing this. Hmm. Yeah, you're right, Bougie. I should take a screenshot. I think in Kuwait they are sincere just because why would Kuwait not allow Israelis here? Yeah, if you're from Israel, you cannot get in. You can't go into Egypt either. You can't have an Israeli passport and get into Egypt. You're banned. Can't get in. She is the dumbest. She's so dumb. Like if she was halfway, just taking a screenshot. I don't know if it cuts off my mic for a second. If she were halfway intelligent, if she were halfway intelligent and halfway resourceful, I might be concerned about somebody who actually has these thoughts. And you notice how she distanced herself from Salah? Oh, I don't know what he believes, I'm not speaking for him. Yeah, he was probably like, leave me the F out of that. You're going to go on there and say that? Pfft, leave me out of it. Wow. I was kind of doing that also. You are such a fake. I'm not saying fake Muslim, though. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not. I don't care about Foodie Beauty and what she believes or doesn't believe, but I have my own standards of how I speak about people. So, what would happen to her if this video got into the wrong hands? I wouldn't say the wrong hands. I would just say in general. Like, this is highly... I don't want to use inflammatory language because people just take it too far and they just get stupid. Just honestly, they get stupid with it. Some of the things I've had to delete and that I see around, it's like, oh my God, she's not wearing hijab correctly. Contact the morality police. Like, look, Foodie Beauty's not even as bad as those people sometimes. Like, they're just off their effing rockers with that stuff. But I think in general, what she said is just so, I don't even know what word to use. Anyone who understands, and clearly she doesn't, anyone who has been boycotting, like if you're boycotting something, you should know why you are, A, clearly, and she just said she didn't know why. And because she didn't fully understand the reason, there was no reason for her to continue to boycott, all because she wants some French fries, or all because a feeder paid her an extra $20 to give up her boycott to eat McDonald's. Yeah, that's what she posted, Bourgeois B. But like her commenter said, it's hard to believe that that's really genuine. And are they just saying that because they've lost so much business? But her audience doesn't know any of that and she won't elaborate. Right. When she said, those are my sentiments, like she didn't say her sentiments at all. She just says words. She doesn't even know what they mean. Very interesting. And anyone that leaves a comment that's halfway intelligent about what she just said is going to be deleted. They still pay to the corporation. That's right. And the corporation still funds the genocide. That's true. Franchise fees go back to the corporation. That's right. If it's a franchise, yeah, you're right. Just because you're locally owned doesn't mean you're not paying McDonald's to use their name. They're getting a cut either way. Right. Wouldn't the local McD have to pay that parent company for the franchise? Right. The Kuwait McDonald's statement was pure damage limitation. Yep, I think so too. Wow. I'm going to have to look more into this. It's just frustrating because this is actually an educational opportunity. I'm sure they also dispense boycott brands. Cranberry Sauce says her greed in all things will be her downfall. Yeah, I'm going to look into this. It'll take, I can't do it live because it'll take me some time to really look into it. Well, I hope she has a blackout tonight for at least 8 hours. And her CPAP machine turns off and the AC turns off. And, but I hope she does get her McDonald's French fries. Sure. Oh, BBC reported, when was this? April 5th. McDonald's will buy back all of its Israeli restaurants after sales suffered from a boycott of the brand over its perceived support for Israel. The fast food giant was criticized after its Israeli franchise gave away thousands of free meals to Israeli soldiers. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to spend more time looking into this. She's such an idiot. The boycott was described as disheartening and ill-founded by McDonald's. The company relies on thousands of independent businesses to own and operate most of its more than 40,000 stores around the world. About 5% are located in the Middle East. In every country where we operate, including in Muslim countries, McDonald's is proudly represented by local owner-operators. So long as this war is going on, we're not expecting to see any significant improvement in these markets. The company will be hoping that by taking the Israeli business back in-house, it can restore its reputation in the Middle East and meet its key sales targets. Okay, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it does for, for others, I guess. But, yeah, if that's the case, they should plan on, if they're buying the Israeli franchises back, they should know that the franchises in the other Middle Eastern countries will be sold or closed, because that's gonna spark a bigger boycott from people who actually understand what's going on. I just want French fries, guys. I just want fries. I mean, what is it really about anyway? At the end of the day, they're McNuggets and French fries. What's the, really? Oh my God. Oh, wow. That's what makes me angry, is she's spewing a false narrative and is hurting the movement, juror number 6. Yeah, hopefully no one's actually listening to her. Hopefully. But of course there will be people that listen. I don't even know. She's not hurting anyone but herself. In a lot of ways. In this life, and the hereafter as well. Many ways. Many ways. I feel like I want to watch that again. Like, just that part. Like, I still can't believe what she said, I guess. I'm still having trouble processing it. Get past the eating. I don't even know. I don't even know.
I don't love lamb, but it depends how it's cooked. So let's lamb. Please.
Glug, 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 glug.
Let's try the zucchini. And there's like a sauce, but they also put pomegranate molasses.
They put molasses in that, Chantal? Really?
Let's try the
Is that what you think?
cabbage. Do you guys? These are my favorite.
Idiot. Such an idiot. Why don't you get a real hijab? What are you even wearing? What are you even wearing?
That's really good.
I just want to make sure I understand what she said. Like I'm having trouble processing it. So yeah, I'm not putting myself through anything. I'm just trying to confirm what my mind is going through.
Oh, falls apart.
Oh, falls off the bone. Just like.
Maybe this one is a pizza one.
Diabetes tastes so good.
So I wanted to talk to you guys about something.
Yeah, let's talk.
I've made a decision on my own.
On her own.
To-
Oh, okay. So specifically excluding Salah.
Not boycott brands anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I have my reasons.
Which are? What are your reasons, you dumb?
That I could get into, but
I could get into.
I still 100% support Palestine.
No, you don't. You don't even know what that means. You idiot.
But
The country of Kuwait needs to see this video. They need to see this video. Chantal, you do realize if this video like My Burger is Fresh is someone who frequently, well, not frequently, they come into this chat from time to time. And they are a Kuwaiti national. Okay? He knows about Chantal. If he sees this video and shows it to his friends, and let me tell you, if you want something to be spread, you get some Arabs together and just send a link. Send a link through WhatsApp and it will spread like wildfire. And people will say, oh, who's this silly American, right? That's what they'll say. No, she's Canadian. Okay, all right. All right, well, yeah, she's clearly uninformed. Well, guess what? She's sitting in an apartment in Mangaf right now. And I'm not saying no one would go to her or anything. But if she were recognized and if enough people saw this video, I think she'd have a hard time leaving her apartment. I do.
for example, there's a statement brought up by the owner of the McDonald's here in Kuwait, because each franchise is owned individually and maybe they have to pay franchise fees, but McDonald's here put out a statement that they've donated I think $1 million to
$1 million. What either she just put it on the screen or she's about to. It's $250,000, not $1 million, Chantal. But we know that you have 5 to 10 families in need who are reaching out to you daily for financial help. So maybe you could kick in a little bit too, huh? $1 million, yes.
McDonald's here put out a statement that they've donated like I think $1 million to Palestine.
I mean, who even cares?
And
who even cares about money donated? Like, whatever. It's such a joke. It's such a joke. Wow.
they support Palestine. So there's also some products I know I can't boycott. Like I think now people are saying Google is affiliated with Israel, and I obviously, like, technically that's my employer. Like I can't boycott that.
Right. Right.
I'm drinking Lipton.
Right. So basically everything in your life supports Israel. So what are you supposed to do? Right? What are you supposed to do? You might as well give in all the way, right?
So
Okay.
I just, you know, if the McDonald's and everything here, the Burger King here, were like supporting Israel's efforts in the war, then I'm sure Kuwait wouldn't allow it because they are very against the Israel occupation.
Why don't you confirm that instead of just speaking out of your ass like usual?
So, I mean,
So,
yeah, that's just
I'm from the West and we like
one
fries.
of the reasons. But I have other reasons, like, I don't really want to get into. But
We know the reasons you miss shoving chicken nuggets and Big Macs into your mouth. We know the reason, Chantal. You're not that much of an enigma. You're not a perplexing, complex person, Chantal. You're very, very simple. Simple-minded. You're willing to, your comment, your reply to that comment said that you didn't even know why you were boycotting. You dumb bitch. You didn't even know why. So I guess since I don't really know what I'm doing, I should just stop. I mean, why would I educate myself about why people are boycotting? I guess I saw it on TikTok, but then it was taken off of TikTok. So I think I'm all set now to eat French fries from McDonald's.
none of them have to do anything with, like, not wanting a ceasefire and everything
Good night, Bougie.
else. So, or a free Palestine. It has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
So
Sure.
I am just like
Sure.
taking a step back from
Taking a step
boycotting
back.
brands and not really
Take a
gonna
step back.
partake in that
You're
anymore.
an idiot.
So yeah, so that's my sentiments. I can't speak for Salah.
There
I'm
were
just
no
speaking for
sentiments.
myself.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So yeah, it's.
I'm sure.
I know it's gonna like.
Salah, this is your wife. This is your contractual wife. And you can say, oh, she's speaking for herself and not for me. Sorry, buddy, but this is your wife. This is your wife. She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't give a fuck. Do you understand that? Do you see?
Cause a lot of people to say, you know, things about that, but
Keep eating. Shove it in. Choke.
it's a choice I'm making.
It's a choice I'm making as she shoves a dripping potato into her gob. You're a sick individual, Chantal.
Stuffed potato.
You're a sick fuck. You really are. You really are. Do an Amber Lynn on that potato, please.
It's just, yeah, just how it is.
It's just how it is.
So,
It's just how it is. I just, I miss Big Macs. And, I just, I don't know. Starting to think she has moved on to type 3 diabetes. What is, and that's not a joke? Is that an actual thing, Pony Epify? I've never. Is that a thing? I've never heard of that. Is that a thing? Thank you, Pony Epify. Thank you.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Yes, Pony Epify is la creme de la creme. Thank you, Pony Epify. It is a thing. It's also known as dementia. Oh, she's got that. Type 3 is heart attack? Really? Oh, are you guys... Yeah. Type 3 is Alzheimer's? Really? Oh, okay, seriously? Interesting. Oh, that maybe that is what's going on here. So you're saying that I shouldn't hold her responsible for her statements? I hope that's not what's being said because I am still going to. Interesting. I'll have to look at that.
I will let
knew
you
that.
know. Because you may see me consuming things that you probably like. What?
Consuming.
You know?
You do consume. Consume.
So.
Oh my God. I wish you could fit that entire thing in your mouth. I wish you could. Elmo, Lord Baroque. Unbelievable. Thank you again for gifting another 5 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you. Unbelievable. Thank you. Yup received a membership. Juniper Billy Lawrence received one. Tish got one. Living by Faith. And Angie received gifted memberships from Elmo, Lord Baroque. Please give them a shout out for all the gifted memberships they've been giving tonight. Unbelievable. And if you are a brand new member, please check out your welcome video. And let me grab that playlist. I said I was going to link it earlier, and I got distracted, apparently. Oh, I just can't. Oops. I don't know. I don't even know. This is like Tiger Park level disgust. Owl breathing. Owl breathing. Type 3, it's all of the bad inflammation effects from bad lifestyles, Catsy? Interesting. Wow. She's like so many other ignorant people. They speak the loudest and have no idea what the F they're talking about. I have family who won't speak to me concerning this issue, and facts mean nothing to them. That is sad, Fatty to Fed. I understand. I really do. I really do. Wow. This is something.
It's like the franchises here in the Middle East, they support Palestine.
Mm-hmm. I can't even believe she continues to suck on that potato talking about this issue.
And there's a lot of like anti-West brand sentiments in general.
Yeah, right.
But I'm Western, you know?
I'm Western. What am I supposed to do? I was raised on McDonald's French fries and sundaes. Hot fudge sundaes. And oh my God, Chantal. Are you just hollow? Are you just hollow inside? Is it just hollow? Like, are you just a shell? Are you just a shell sitting there? And you ask whatever's around to inhabit your body and just spew out whatever? Is that what happens here? I'm from the West. But I'm torn between East and West. So I'm going with West when it comes to food. Glug, 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 glug. Thirsty? You thirsty? Must be really thirsty. I think that's all she says. All right, we're done. We're done with her. Unbelievable. Lily B. That's a cute emoji. I like that. Wow. Well, you guys were right. It did that did affect me more than I expected. I wasn't expecting all that. That's really something. Now, just to give you a little bit of insight beyond Gaza and Israel and beyond Islam, okay? Just looking at boycotting in general, okay? I grew up in a union family, like generations of union, okay? And when the union boycotts something, we boycott something, okay? You do. It's a no-go. It is a no-go. And there was a fast food restaurant. It wasn't McDonald's, but there was a fast food restaurant when I was a teenager that one of my parents, who was in a union, said, we can't go there, like, at all. And, like, I didn't really care that much, right? But it went on and on and on and on. I'm like, can we still not go there? Yeah, we cannot go there. We will not be going there, period. And eventually, and it went on for a couple of years, as I remember. But it was explained. This is exactly why the owner of this particular franchise, of this fast food restaurant, is screwing over people in this way. And this is why we will not, like, us, our families, everyone associated with the union will never be going there. And we never went there. So understanding that and having practiced that as a teenager, like knowing if my friends wanted to go there, I would have to say, I can't go there. And it wasn't just, well, my dad will never find out, my mom will never find out if I go there. It wasn't, well, just this one time won't hurt. No, it was, I can't go there. We are boycotting that restaurant for a reason. For a reason, I cannot go there. And I think that's where someone's integrity and values comes into play. Because my parents would never have found out if I ate there with my friends. They wouldn't have found out. But I would have known. I would have known that that I supported something that was fundamentally wrong. Because maybe I wanted to go with my friends and maybe I like the food there. But I learned that like at 14 years old. And you have Chantal at 40 years old. And let me tell you, that boycott back then was not about people dying. And it wasn't about war and battle and killing. And it wasn't about that at all. Much, much, much. I mean, very minor. A very minor issue compared to that. And you have Chantal at 40 years old admitting in her comments that she doesn't understand why she was boycotting. So F it. F it. You know what? I think that, Kuwait probably wouldn't allow this. So, I already drink this iced tea and Google is my employer and I might as well just go ahead and... So those are my sentiments. You didn't even give your sentiments. You're a hollow, shallow person. You just want French fries. My God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't even know. I need to think about this. I need to think some things over. Because this is really... I feel like she posted this video as like, okay, prepare for a McDonald's mukbang, basically, right? Like, it's like to give us a heads up. This will be happening. So don't call me out for why I'm not boycotting. I'm letting you know now that I won't be boycotting, right? It's like to prepare us for it. I swear she will probably wear a keffiyeh while she's eating it too. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. So, but she thinks she's just going to post that. Like, okay, heads up. That's what's going to happen. But I feel like I can't let that go. I feel like the impact of that video that we just watched needs to be a lot more than she ever thought it would be. And I have to give that some thought because I'm not a reactionary person. I don't believe in overreacting. And I mean, really, some people just take it way too far. But I feel like she needs to realize she needs to know what she's doing. She needs to realize the impact of what she's doing. And I got to think about how that would happen. But you're doing your best here. Yeah. You believe in overwhelming force. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, she could make her own fries. Yeah. And I'm sure that there are recipes online to dupe, whatever it is that she wants to eat there. Her channel should be boycotted. Yeah, people have tried that a lot with her. Stuffed potato should be damaging enough, let alone the iced tea waffling. Yeah. It's never a good idea to make it. Yeah, Patty A. If I don't even know how to say this without sounding, I guess I'll just say it. I don't even know how to word this. I'll let you know right now. If it sounds psycho, I don't mean for it to be, but this is just how I am, okay? Okay. And I'm not talking revenge necessarily, okay? But when I need somebody to feel the impact of their actions, I very carefully consider it. I am not like, okay, that's it, I'm doing this. No. Because that's usually not the most effective thing. Like, it might feel good in the moment, but it's usually not the most effective. But if you really give it some thought, and if you really think about what is important to this person and how can I affect that, and ways around it that they wouldn't expect. You know what I mean? Like, that's why it requires thought and consideration. I guess that's all I'm going to say. That is all I will say. Why did I read $25 camel toes? I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's it. She really triggered you today, juror number 6. I'm sorry. I know. She is despicable. It's a good word for her. Yep, she is. For sure. Knee jerks are way less effective than thoughtfully planned reactions. Yes, that's Patty A. That's a very measured way to say that. Thank you. That's true. It is. And usually people will expect, people like Chantal, people who are reactionary themselves, they react like that, so they expect, like, oh, if I don't get a reaction right then and there, it probably won't happen. And the element of surprise can also be very effective. You love a planned out consequence? Me too. Me too. So, I'll be thinking about that over the next day or so. Yeah. We'll see. And if you guys have ideas, let me know. But I don't want to be making phone calls in Kuwait and all that nonsense. Like, they really don't care. Like, she's a piece of shit. Everybody knows it. She can't be arrested for being a shitty person. So, yeah. Patty A, it's funny. Yeah, okay. I'll watch her mukbang. Yep, I will. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I'll stop it there. I don't wanna say anything more. Best served cold, that Putin. Yes, that's right, Katsy. You guys, thank you so much for joining me this evening. Your generosity this evening with the super chats, with the memberships, with your participation. So much appreciated, really and truly. I really, you guys, the nest is the best. That's all. What more can I say? The nest is the best. It really, really is. And I appreciate you guys so much. Best served with arsenic. Oh, Darkest Coven, I'm not wide awake. Sadly, it's 12:30 in the morning here, unfortunately. But I hope to see you guys really soon. If there is a McDonald's mukbang tomorrow, I will be coming on to discuss. Yes, I will. Yeah, everybody, welcome to membership. Here's a link to your members only playlist. Check it out. It's all for you guys. Yeah, and the bird magic. Yeah, the chicken came back. Woohoo! Welcome home, chicken. Okay, everyone. Thank you. I don't even know. I have a lot of gratitude for you guys. I appreciate it. All right, we will talk soon. Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Alright, guys, see you soon and goodbye.